Hey, Sheetsters.
Hey, Sheetsters.
Just to let you know, we have a Patreon.
We got a Patreon for you lot with extra content.
And listen, let me just let you know, it's cheaper than a bottle of ketchup.
Then what?
A bottle of ketchup.
Heinz ketchup.
It is indeed. 57 ratings.
57.
Look what we're willing to do to ourselves.
We're two 36-year-old men.
Desperately trying to make it. Now, guys, we're not just trying to take...
less than a bottle of ketchup.
We're not just
and we got a little bottle on the way as well.
Yeah, and we're not just trying to take your money. We've got some good deals for you. Pete, what do they get if they sign up to the Patreon?
If you sign up, we've got a number of tiers, but if you sign up, everyone gets this. For £3 a month, you get an extra episode a week.
A Patreon exclusive episode. We'll be going a bit more in depth, a bit more personal.
Yeah. Also, you get access to all the phone calls that we're actually going to do in this episode.
Yeah.
And behind the scenes stuff that we only talk to our Patreonies about.
And also, you get the main episode early.
You get the main episode early?
On a Sunday.
On a Sunday, which means you can go to work on Monday and listen to it?
And that's what I'm saying. So when you're dreading that Monday, you're like, you know, I've got some Luke and Pete to talk shit in my ears.
We get saucy.
And all for less than a bottle of ketchup.
Less than a bottle of ketchup. We provide the sauce. You provide the eyeballs.
Yeah. Okay. Desperately trying to make it.
Desperately.
Let's crack on with the episode. Zed, what's your dilemma, mate?
Right, so my dilemma. Okay, what it is, right, is, and I'm going to risk coming across as a bit egotistical here, but bear with me.
Don't worry, bro.
So,
we know you're a nice guy.
Yeah, so, right, I'd like to think I'm an all right looking guy. I'd like to believe, I do get compliments from, time to time and, get called a nice, decent guy. I'm respectful, all the good stuff. I'd like to believe, got lots of female friends that, say I'm a good guy, and even I've even been called the full package before, which is nice. It's nice hearing all these compliments, but my dilemma is, why can I not find a woman? And what I find is that I'm
not laughing. I'm laughing in agreement.
Don't worry. Listen, I laugh at myself. It's
okay. You've evened it up now. From the egotistical stuff at the beginning, you've evened it up with, now we feel sorry for
one second. You can't. When you say you can't find a woman, do you mean a woman to settle down with, or just a woman to have sex? Or you can't find either of them?
No, as in just, I suppose, settle down with, just generally, what it is, right, is that I'm good at the initial attraction phase, and I think that's because I'm all right looking.
Yeah, and then the personality kicks in.
Yeah, no.
Hey guys, welcome back to Luke and Pete.
Talking sheet.
How are we doing, Sheetsters?
How's it going, Sheetsters?
Listen, we got some news for you. This episode, we're trying something a little different.
Gonna ring you lot up.
Yeah, we sent out a question to our Patreons. If you lot got any dilemmas, call into the show. We got some good responses.
Yeah, we want to talk to you lot.
We've got 3 Sheetsters. We're gonna call and find out their dilemmas.
That's what we're doing in the episode.
Yeah, that's what we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, should we call the first one?
Yeah, let's give him a call. Who's the first one? Martyna?
Hello.
Martyna, you knew he was calling.
I just got out of the shower.
Oh, yeah.
It's not that kind of
She
call.
wants to be clean.
We're
Trying to clean herself up for us.
Okay. How are you doing, Martyna?
Good, I'm good. Yeah, I'm excited.
You're excited.
Where are you from?
Yeah, where are you from?
Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Oh, because you sort of sound like that, like they do down in Plymouth.
That's like by Cornwall.
You a farmer? You a farmer?
Dairy.
No, I'm not a farmer now.
What do you do? What do you do?
What do you do for a living, Martyna?
Mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering.
Oh, that sounds...
Yeah.
As opposed to civil engineering. Do you know civil engineering?
No.
Okay, neither did I. I just heard that one show. I heard that at a show once.
Luke's trying to act like he knows what you do for a living.
I don't know shit.
So, but I know, you build bridges.
No.
No.
Build parts for boats.
No. She builds parts for boats. Would you say, Martyna? Would you say, Martyna, you do what? Would you say?
Build.
You do what?
Build parts for boats.
Oh, exactly what I said.
Like yachts and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Martyna.
Yes, Martyna.
Yeah.
Tell us what your dilemma is.
Yes.
You're live on Luke and Pete
Right.
talking shit.
So I'm in a 5-year relationship, coming up to 6 years.
Okay.
Things have been a bit for the past 3 months. They've been a bit ropey. So we've both done some bad stuff to each other. Not necessarily cheating, but we've both made some mistakes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And he's struggling to move past it, and he's just constantly making mistakes. But we can't let go of each other, if that makes sense.
Oh.
Okay.
So I guess my question is, if Pete's obviously been in a long relationship,
Yeah.
and I don't know how do you get over situations where you think that you maybe can't? How do you overcome the situation?
Right. Now we're
Hold on,
hold
one
on.
second.
Hold on.
Hold on, no,
Stop.
because she left me out. She left me out. I've been in a wrong relationship as well. How dare you, Martina? Trying to say I can't hold a woman down?
She knows you're not. She doesn't want advice off you.
No, she doesn't want advice. You need advice of me, Martina. I know exactly
Well,
what you're
I
going
tell you
through.
what, Luke's probably the evil devil on the shoulder, and I could be the angel on the other one.
One second. Let's get the information first. of all.
Exactly, because you're playing swings and roundabouts
Who's
here,
been
Martina.
the whore and been handing it around town?
I know, because you're you seem to the whorishness seems to be going to mistakes. You're using the word mistakes to cover up the whorishness.
Someone's been slanging their private parts.
Someone's getting wet under the sheets
Yeah.
with someone else.
Yes, handing it around Plymouth on a boat party.
Plymouth. And I'll tell you what, Plymouth doesn't have a high
Population.
population, so you probably know the person. And my sense is tingling.
Okay. All right, Martina. All right. Who
Yes.
are we talking about? Have you not been with other people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and when you said not exactly cheating, was it just fingering?
Nope. So, no.
No.
It's not been physical.
No, whoa, hold on.
So what are we talking then?
What are we talking about then?
Spiritual?
Messaging, do you know, that sort
Right,
of.
okay,
not
read one
physical.
out.
Okay, one second. How many guys have you been messaging behind your partner's back, Martina? Give us the
No,
real
I
answer,
haven't
the
been
answer you told him.
No, hold on. Who's been doing the messaging?
So it's been mainly from his part still after we've spoke about it.
Okay, one second.
He's still doing it.
Okay, one second. So we're talking a lot about his stuff, but you said both of you. So what have you done to him, Martina?
Yeah.
Was it
mine wasn't
retaliation?
No, I wasn't getting bored of the relationship, but he kind of pushed me to the side.
Yeah,
There was no effort at all, which I know it's normal from a relationship. But
Each don't
there
think
was
so.
this other boy that was kind of giving me the
attention,
stuff that
giving you attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been a bit of an attention seeker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You accepted the attention.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And willingly.
And I admitted it.
Yeah, and not a problem there if your boyfriend's fucking putting it out.
All right. Okay. No. 1 second. We
But
haven't
that's
got. We haven't got a timeline, Pete. Let's relax.
Let's find out the timelines and
Okay.
nitty-gritty.
Okay. First of all, when did these messages start happening? When did you start seeking other people? So you've been in a relationship for 5 years. Into that 5 years, when did you start looking elsewhere? When did he put you to one side, as you say?
So this was about 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
This all started.
Okay, 3 months ago. All right, so 3 months ago, you lot started messaging. How long was he putting you to one side for? Would you say?
Oh, it's been quite before I started looking for that attention somewhere else. It was a bit ropey for about a month, I would say.
Jesus Christ, Martin!
Give the man a break!
The man could have been stressed from work a month. Wow!
Talk about not waiting about.
You don't mess around. Wow, Martina, 30 days. 28 days, 29 in the leap year. Jesus Christ.
28 days later.
Yeah, what? Hold on. The man didn't give you enough attention for 30 days and you started looking elsewhere,
Hold
Martina.
on, Luke. Martina, define attention.
So it was literally nothing. It was it was someone I worked with.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
It always is,
That's what
Martina.
happens,
That's how they creep in through the back door.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to help you carry this upstairs? Oh, let's put this part in the boat here, okay?
Pass me the propeller.
Yeah. And then grab this, grab it, and they hold it, grab this, grab it, and they go this. Oh,
our fingers touched.
Our hands touch. This is
Oh
meant
no,
to be.
I fell over.
They are just
I'm
meant to be.
inside you.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Where's the engine oil grease?
No.
Okay.
Calm down.
All right.
Calm
Okay.
down.
All right.
Right, Martina. So it's
So-
a bit of a tension at work.
So 1 second. So how was he putting you to one side? How was he not showing you enough attention for these 30 days?
Your partner.
your
It
partner.
was It was little things like we'd stop doing things, like we would just constantly argue every day. Like there was just nothing. Like it just felt more of a friendship than anything.
Oh, that's
Okay, was if you don't mind me prying, just out of curiosity, how old are you, Martyna?
I'm 19. He's 21.
Oh, okay. wrap up the call, Luke.
All right, you're young.
Yeah.
I should have asked that question.
Yeah, you kept that one quiet, didn't you little... Get off. Hang up. No, don't worry about it. Okay,
it's okay.
We're just trying to help you anyway.
Okay, all right, okay.
No, you didn't say it.
Yeah.
No, okay.
19-year-old mechanical engineer building boats. What are they doing down in Plymouth?
I ain't getting on the boat in Plymouth, I'll tell you that, yeah. It hasn't been serviced properly. I want someone of experience.
She's been in the company for 1 year.
Yeah, bloody. Okay, so you lot are childhood sweethearts then.
Not yet. Not yet. Well, not yet.
They are.
Yeah, but they're not yet.
They was in school together.
No, it's not got to that stage yet.
He had, okay, yeah. But how old is he? Don't say something like 45. They were
21.
We're talking criminal.
Oh, he's 21.
Okay, all right.
So he's 3 years older. So he's university, or what's he doing?
Plastering.
Yeah, so bottom end of the scale.
Okay. So maybe you're looking for someone a bit more,
up and coming.
a bit more intellectually stimulated.
Someone ain't going to talk about his skewing technique.
You want someone to talk about mechanical engineering with. Okay, so maybe that's why.
Is it like the boring chat? You walk into a room and go, "Oh, look at the smooth finish on that wall."
Look at that,
Martyna.
That's gonna be
and you're
ready
like, "That's not rubbing me up the right way. I don't want to hear about that."
That's gonna be ready to be painted tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a 3-day dry. There.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's get down to serious. Let's get down to the nitty gritty now. Okay. So I understand because you're young. 30 days may seem like a long time, but in relationships have ups and downs. They have lows. Okay. All right. And sometimes a man can be stressed from work. Maybe the wall he was plastering didn't look how he intended it to look.
No, but they're young, Luke.
Yeah.
They're young, bruv.
Yeah.
So think about us at 21 and 19.
I had 2 kids in a business.
Yeah, I was playing Xbox in my pants till 6 a.m. So I'm being on. And Cheetos was my main form of nutrition.
Nourishment.
So I was like that, and you're in Plymouth, so there's not much going on down there. And I know you lot like to get married young.
Do you? Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's nothing going on down there.
There's not much going on down there.
No, so it's like, what should we do? Should we get married? And you're like, yeah, but I've still got to do my GCSEs.
Okay.
So it's kind of like that down Plymouth, isn't it, Martyna? Or am I?
Yeah, there's literally nothing happening.
There's nothing down there. So you lot, all these places, you go up north, you go anywhere outside London, everyone gets married young. Because there's nothing to do apart from have sex and have kids.
Okay.
Isn't that right, Martyna?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's true.
So obviously it's got a bit bored. You've been going out for what, 5 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 years. 5 years.
5 years. So
and the last 3 months have been rocky.
Yeah, but I get why they're rocky.
And 1 second, and you're both.
Because he wants to try.
1 second, are you messaging anybody else? Be honest. Are you messaging anybody else as
No.
well? What?
No, like I've learned from my mistakes, and now like I've really regretted it.
Oh, okay. Is he
And then
is he
got
in the
me
room
back.
beside you now?
No.
No.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you're being honest.
So you made one mistake, and he's continually making the same mistake again and again and again.
With the same girl.
With the same girl.
Okay.
Oh.
No, that changes
Like, it
the
always
problem.
goes back to her.
Okay. So 1
Okay.
second. So 1 second. So did he find out about you with your work colleague?
I told him.
You told him, and then he started to act up. Okay, what I think he's done now
Yeah.
Is
what
used
he's done-
your
No.
slip up as an excuse.
No. What he's doing is now he's got a backup plan. He doesn't trust you anymore.
He's building the card out of the house of cards, yeah? But he's also got your house of cards, right? Which is 3 stories high,
Yep.
yeah? So your house of cards, yeah?
Yep.
Right? He's built it a bit because you're there, right? And then he's building his other house of cards for when someone comes along and blows you down. Yeah?
Yeah.
So then he jumps to the other house of cards and starts building that one. Because he's
Okay, all right. If you understand what he's talking about, Martyna, you're more intelligent than me. Thank you for
But
that.
do you
bro.
understand what I'm saying?
No, I do.
Yeah, he's like
understand.
he's preparing for the storm to come and blow that house of cards down.
What he's seen is that he feels like there was a betrayal there, and probably he's like.
But Martyna didn't do it first.
He's not. She did.
No, she didn't. Did you,
She did.
Martyna?
She done it first. She spoke to her work colleague first.
Shut up, Luke, and let us speak.
All right,
Martyna, did you do it first?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you did. So yeah. Fuck you then, Martyna. You're in the wrong.
No, Martyna. Okay,
he
look,
probably
look,
gets what's
No, I
happening.
know.
here.
okay, okay. What I think it's sometimes the problem is that you both still like each other, and you want to be with each other, but there's a lack of trust there, which means now you're hurting each other. Okay, so what you need to do maybe is have a time apart.
Yeah.
Maybe have time apart, 6 months to a year.
A year,
and if
where
you want to get back,
sleep with, try other things.
yeah, and then if you want to get back after that, then you say we get back.
Because at the minute now you're in the circle. You know when you're a kid, yeah. Do you remember you were a kid? Do you have brothers and sisters?
About 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I'm the middle child.
So you do have brothers.
So
and
you
sisters.
do. So say yes.
Yeah, but mine, she's a year older than me.
All right, yeah. But when you had did you ever fight with them?
Sorry, I just thought a plot twist, and that's who he's been messaging. Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah. Do you know the person he's messaging, by the way?
So his mum hooked them up.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was his mum.
Oh, okay. 1 second. His mum hooked. So his mum. Oh, so his mum doesn't like you because of what you done.
Yeah, she
because
doesn't
of what you
like
done. Does the mum know what you done?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're naughty.
So now the mum doesn't like you.
Yeah, and now it's never going to work.
Okay. No, it still can.
Yeah, but you got to kill off the mum.
No, you whoa. That's not implicated. The podcast, the killer podcast.
No, but the mum's got to just cause problems now and step in and whenever she wants.
Yeah.
The mum. So when it starts to get nice, the mum comes in and blows down the house of cards.
Is his parents married still?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got a loyal. She's a loyal down house bitch. She's loyal. Yeah. She's like I would never do this to your father. She's a hussy.
Yeah,
I'll never do this to your father.
She's always going to judge you, Martyna, now.
Yeah.
So now you got that problem. So maybe you.
And she's friends with the other girl.
Oh, is she?
I was just about to say.
How old is the other woman?
Yeah.
I was just about to say try and make friends with the mum.
21.
She's 21. Okay.
She's 21, so his age, so probably more suited.
No, it doesn't matter.
Well, not
Oh,
necessarily.
cheers, Pete.
Yeah, don't worry, Martyna.
Yeah,
don't
you're 19,
worry,
mate.
Don't
Go
worry.
and have some fun out there.
Yeah. Well, you already have been. But anyway.
But to be honest, you're 19.
Would you like to see somebody else, Martyna? Would you if I know you're hurt because you're getting hurt constantly now. Would you be open for a break?
Luke's like, Martyna, do you want my number?
No, she's not actually taking it easy. Take it easy. Do you want my son's number? I do. No, okay.
Yeah.
But listen. I think what you should do is you should separate. Yeah, because when your emotions are tied up in it, it can confuse you. Yeah,
And it can get toxic.
Yeah. So, but if you separate and have time apart, you really know how you feel.
It's going to turn into like this. Is what I was trying to say earlier, right? About being brother and sister, right? Like where you hit your brother, and then your mum catches you. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So your mum's seen you, but she can't have time to hit you, right? But you've got your hitting. Then later on in the day, right, your sister's going to be like, right, mum's not looking, bam! And she comes and gets her hit in. So it's going to be a constant tit for tat. You texted someone, I'm going to go and shag someone. Now you shag someone, I'm going to go and bomb someone. And like, it's just, let's one-up each other every time. Because we're both being cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been a naughty person, right? And you've gone.
And no one's perfect,
And
Martyna.
nobody's
No one's
perfect.
perfect.
And don't be a pussy. Yeah, don't get scared. Yeah, you're young. You've got time. You probably should. That's too young for a relationship anyway. A serious relationship, 19. You want to live your life. Yeah, get the hell out of Plymouth for a start.
Okay, what I'd suggest is
she needs to travel the world a bit.
Go have
19.
have time apart. You never know how you'll feel in 6 months once you lot are not in. Maybe you'll be like, you know what, that wasn't the best for me anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know
Because
what I
you'll
mean?
realize,
Yeah.
that was actually a bad relationship once you get a good relationship.
Once you get a good relationship. So maybe go cast your net. Or maybe you'll be like, you know what, there's fucking dogs out here. Let me go back to Plaster Boy. Do you know?
Yeah, but I doubt Plaster Boy's going to be the love of life.
How do you know?
I just get the vibes off Martyna.
Yeah, okay, you can't make that kind of decision, Pete.
Am I right, really? Martyna, do you feel like he's the one?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Yeah, but if you don't know, then he's not the one.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
She's young. She's confused.
Yeah, I don't care. You should know.
Pete, how did you know Charlotte was the one?
Because, okay, right, so he's a plasterer.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
pass me the bucket. Get the muck up, gaffer. Put some water in the dust and get the muck up there. Right, put it on my thing. Yeah. Oh, I'm just slavering it on the wall. Okay, job's done. Go home. Boring.
Yeah.
No offense, right?
Yeah.
Not slating anyone's job, but have some fucking ambition. No,
Hold on, you don't. She just told you he's a plasterer. You don't know what ambition he has.
I'm telling you,
he's got
that was
plastering?
me.
How do you know he's got plastering on the side to build his empire?
Is that right, Martyna, or is he building an empire on the side?
What kind of hobbies does he have, Martyna?
He does MMA.
Oh, whoa,
okay, sorry.
You know what?
Don't make sure
You know what,
we block
Martyna?
out the
You
name.
dirty Martyna! Martyna, how dare you?
Hey, naughty girl. Yeah. Hey, what MMA?
What do you mean?
Pardon?
What does he do? Is he in the
MMA
UFC or
fighting.
anything?
No, he's training.
Does he want to be a professional fighter?
Yeah, he's been training since he was like 6.
Right. Okay. I take it back then, because I think he's just doing that as a side job.
Exactly. That's what Conor
Yeah,
McGregor was
but
like. Conor McGregor
I
was doing
testing
plumbing.
him.
Yeah,
I was testing him.
Yeah.
I was
He's
testing
scared.
him.
He's scared.
No, I'm not. I'm on his side, not hers.
All right. Okay.
Martyna, what's his name?
No, she asked you a question. Don't say his name. She asked you a question.
Calm down.
How
Don't
did you
tell her
know?
what to do. She
how
can
did
give his
you-
name if she wants
how-
to.
No,
She's
yes,
19.
Yeah, I don't
We
want-
make our own decisions.
How did you know Charlotte was the one?
How did I know Charlotte was the one? Because, okay, so like he's trying to be an MMA fighter. See, I respect that, right? Because he's obviously trying, but he's obviously young as well. Like, let's be honest, you lot of kids, man, you're puppies. You're still fucking having your parents cleaning up your poop. Am I right? Do you live at home with mummy and
No.
daddy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, of course you do. Because you're young, right? Does he live at home with mummy and daddy? I don't think so.
Yeah.
He does.
That's how his mum knows everything.
Yeah, probably.
How did you know Charlotte was the one?
Can I fucking finish my answer, Luke?
Can we get the answer?
Yeah, can you shut up and let me finish? Because
Okay,
I'm asking
alright,
questions to
okay.
get to my answer.
You're asking her questions about how you met Charlotte. How did you know Charlotte was the one?
I'm asking so I can now give advice on it.
Okay.
But if you're not going to let me, then I'll just
All
let
right.
Martyna fuck up her own life then.
Okay, all right,
Because
sorry.
I'm actually on the right track.
Okay.
So if you want to take advice off... But then you could have advice off Luke, who's living in his front room.
Yeah. That's, okay. All right. Okay, 1 second. We can have Pete, who's a driver for another comedian. Who thinks he's doing well because I'm a driver.
Okay. Hold on.
You want to get personal?
I'm
You want to get personal? You want to get personal?
And that's how you know when you're upset, Luke. That is...
Sorry, Martina. You get in the middle. You got in the middle of something. You need to be in the middle of
Martyna,
right
we're
now.
having our own domestic here right now. No, I knew, because this is how I knew Charlotte was one, right? I was like, your boyfriend, but he's doing something, right? I wasn't doing anything. I was talking about it, and I wasn't doing it. And she was like, well, you need to do something. No one's going to come along and give you a movie role. You need to do something. So she was like, why don't you try stand-up? Because you make everyone laugh in the office, and you're funny, right? So
Yeah.
I didn't actually want to do stand-up because I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be an actor. So, but the jobs weren't coming in, so I had to let them see me. So then we worked in an office together, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I'll go back to university and I'll become an accountant, right? Because then that will provide us with enough money to give you the time to be able to do what you need to do. Is she gone? She hung up on me. Thanks, Martyna.
She was like,
Yeah.
this
Cheers. Thanks. Fuck off. Oh.
Cool,
Oh,
man.
she's in Plymouth, innit? There's no reception down there.
No, it's
Nothing going on.
fine. It's fine when I was speaking.
Oh.
What happened there, Martina?
Yeah, you found me boring. I get it.
What
No,
happened?
she called me.
Who called you?
Oh, the guy called.
The guy called me.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. Tell him you better. So I'm on the phone to Luke and Pete. Oh, you're right again! We're two of them this time! Jesus Christ, Martina! Oh,
Shit,
my
no.
mother was right!
No. So I was with, so Charlotte then sacrificed her own time, and she wanted to be an artist. She likes painting and that. I've never said that on the podcast before, but she actually painted this for us, the thing in the background, and yeah, that was Charlotte did that, and so she sacrificed herself for me to have a chance of success. So that was when I knew, okay, she's willing to make
She's the
sacrifice.
one.
Yeah, she's definitely the one.
Yeah.
And yeah, she never does
Do you know what's so-
anything you do, like the
One
sort of
second.
flirting
Do
and
you know what? It's so weird.
that. Do you know what I mean?
1 second. I've always noticed this about Pete. Yeah, you always. How did you know someone was the one? Well, she done this for me and done this for me.
Yeah.
Her personality, her being a great person. Nah, none of that. None of that. She just does things for me.
No, but you know Charlotte, Luke.
Yeah,
Yeah, she does have a good personality.
I know, but you didn't say that.
Yeah, but I know it.
Does Martyna know it?
Right, well, she does, Martina, if that's what you're thinking.
Like, don't just say because she sacrificed her life so I could pursue my dreams. Now that's someone.
But that you know, there's nothing more valuable in this earth than time.
Yeah.
So if someone sacrificed their
That doesn't
time,
mean that doesn't mean anything.
if someone sacrificed their time for
Okay,
you,
all right. 1 second.
Luke,
Bob,
if you were like-
1 second. Bob up the road.
Yeah.
Bob up the road.
Yeah.
Comes down. He goes, you know what? I'm going to sacrifice my life so you can make it, Pete. Then I want to marry you.
Bob,
Yeah, you heard what I said, right? I said Bob. B-O-B. Go on. What are you going to say to him? But he sacrificed his life for you.
Bob,
That's right.
Full name,
Bobby.
man.
Bobby Big Balls. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobby. No, it's all right, Bobby. I'd rather just be a
No,
pastor.
no, 1 second. But he's sacrificing for you.
He's sacrificing.
Yeah, he's sacrificing.
Yeah, I don't want a man, thank you.
So there has to be more than just sacrifice then, right?
Okay, obviously, I like having sex with her as well. I don't want to have sex with Bob.
Sorry, 1 second. Is that all it takes to win your heart? I have to like having sex with you and you have to sacrifice for me.
Yeah, but if you did that for me, if you were like, Pete, I'm going to go down for murder, you murdered her, but I'll go down for...
Murdered who?
I don't know, murdered some woman.
Why
And they think it's me. Because it's more fun for the story. And they're like, all right, Pete, you murdered her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I murdered her, Luke. And you're like, well, I know you want to be a comedian, so I'll go to jail for you.
Yeah.
Because I know you've only got a bit of time to do it. And
Yeah.
you do like 10 years. Yeah. And then it's 5 years in this country because you get away from murder for everything. Right. And so that I'd be like, wow, I love you.
Okay.
That's,
So, does that mean we're going to be together?
no, because I don't fancy you.
Okay.
But if I was gay, I'd be like, yeah, that's
all
the
right.
man.
Okay. All right. So cool. So any woman who's willing to sacrifice for you,
Yeah.
can she be the one? Or is there something unique about Charlotte's person? The fact that Charlotte is smart,
All right,
great
yeah.
looking.
What do you want me to? You're trying to catch me
she's
out
got
now.
she's got a great personality.
Yeah, and she's got ever since she's got pregnant, the boobs have gotten bigger as well.
Oh.
That's a bloody advantage of that thing.
All right, listen to okay. What you got to look for, Martyna, is if you got a connection and you got chemistry with your partner, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think you should have a time apart and then just see if you had that connection with anybody else. If you can't, then maybe this person is for
Yeah.
you. If you make that connection and that chemistry with somebody else, then maybe it's just because there's only 10 people in Plymouth.
And believe me, Martyna, yeah, if he's the one, you'll have an idea. You'll know when it's like, wow, this is, yeah.
When you was in your first long-term relationship, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you think she was the one?
The thing is, I was young, and I knew I was young, and I was older than you, Martyna. So I was like 25, and I was like, I'm still young. So I was always aware I'm still young. But she was lovely. But then
So did you know she wasn't the one?
we started to drift apart? No, because you don't. Well,
Can you answer a question straight, please?
yeah, but you're trying to catch me out. You
I'm
little
not,
prick.
I'm not trying to catch you. I'm
Yeah, I
answering
know
you.
what you're doing.
Did you know she was the one when you was in a relationship? Did you think she was the one when you was in a relationship with her?
I wasn't thinking about it.
You never thought about whether this was a long-term relationship, whether this person was
No,
the one.
I thought, oh, I'm in a relationship. I
So-
didn't think, well, is this long term? I thought, oh, I'm in a relationship. It's going good. I'm enjoying life. But I
so you
didn't
never
think...
thought you never had thoughts of marrying her?
She did try and say if I wanted to do the acting and stuff, she's like, you have to go and get a job. And I thought, you're not really letting me do it then. So I did think, okay, the signals.
So the cardinal rule, she broke the first cardinal rule
Yeah,
of
the
not
signals.
sacrificing her life for Pete.
Yeah, like there were signals where I was like, okay, I'm not really getting vibes that you're really going to be 100% behind me doing what I want to do. But Charlotte's like 100% behind me doing what I want to do.
Sorry, Martin, just to let you know, Pete was upset because this person wasn't 100% behind his dreams. This is the person who walked into a job centre and told the job centre he wants to be a professional wrestler, and for the job centre to find him a job as a wrestler, and he's supposed to go home.
And they couldn't do it, and that's what's wrong with this country. If you're going to bloody offer job opportunities for people, you have to be able to provide for everyone.
Yeah, but okay. So anyway, Martyna, I think we come to a conclusion.
No, hold on a second, Martyna.
Okay,
do you think we've helped you?
I was going to say...
sorry.
You interrupted me asking that.
Well, you didn't ask it, though.
Yeah, because you interrupted me.
Right, well, at least I got the words out.
Yeah, because I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah, well, you want to write a bloody novel on it.
Martyna, me and Pete, I think we've agreed that we think you should have a break, 6 months to a year. Maybe both of you are now free to go and pursue other relationships if you do so choose.
Yes, I think you should do that. I think not go putting it on a platter, right?
No, if you
not
want
some
to.
delicatessen. Yeah, don't do that. Go and enjoy yourself.
Maybe travel a little bit.
You're 19, you little fool. You're 19, Martyna. Let's not waste our life.
And go and travel, go and have a good time, and then maybe set a date in the future where, you know what, in a year's time, we meet up, we'll have a dinner, we'll talk about our experiences, and then maybe if we want to get back together, we'll give it another try. If one of us don't, then one of us, it's completely fine.
But I guarantee what will happen.
Yeah.
You'll both figure out, we're moved on. When you move on, because you're young.
Yeah, you move on. Maybe it is. And maybe it is.
But don't let these pressures of life get to you, Martyna.
Yeah.
Don't be. You sound a bit. Don't be down in the dumps about it. You got to be happy about it because you're smart enough to.
Yeah.
I think at the moment you're in a situation. Yeah. I think at the moment you're in a bad situation where you're both hurting each other, so you need to stop. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and you did cause it in the original.
That is, you did, but you learn from the mistake now, and you'll learn from this relationship. You're going to the next one, but I think
that's true.
Let's not turn it toxic and stick around when you don't need to stick around.
Yeah, so just have a break and then.
Yeah, you're 19. You're young.
Yeah. You've
got time to go traveling. Get the hell out of Plymouth for a couple of years.
Definitely.
For a start, let's sort that problem out first. And don't let it get to you.
And you give us a follow up and let us know how it goes. Okay?
I'll keep you updated.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you like the advice?
I did. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, wicked.
Right.
Nice talking to you.
Thanks for being our first caller in, Martyna. You're our Patreon, and we appreciate you.
You're one of our patrons. We thank you for supporting us every month, and you were very quick to respond to the request.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's that sort of efficiency
that we like.
Here and does well in. I can see why you're quick with your fingers when it comes to texting.
Yeah, that's why you got you in trouble in the first place, didn't it, Martyna? You respond very quickly.
Sometimes a bit too eager.
Yeah, as your work colleague found out. Okay. All right, Martyna. Thanks. So you take care.
Take care, Martyna.
Thank you.
See you later. Bye.
Well,
that was all right. That was interesting, wasn't it? We want some more calls.
I feel like Martyna's our little protege.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another call.
Got another call set up with Antonia.
With Antonia. All right, we're going to give Antonia a call now.
She's got a dilemma for us.
She's got a dilemma for us. I don't know why I'm repeating everything you say.
All right, go on.
A little bit, isn't she? Keeping us waiting. Antonia!
Hello.
You're live on Luke and Pete. How are we doing?
How are you doing, Antonia?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Yeah, not too bad.
It's your chance at a bit of recognition, Antonia. Yeah. Can I just say, Antonia did message earlier in the week, and she did say she wanted to be a guest on the show. So now's her opportunity.
Let's see what chops you got, Antonia.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. Let's hear your okay. Explain to us your dilemma, Antonia. Go away. Stage is yours.
Okay, I'll go from the top. So someone in my family runs an event. It's abroad. Happens every year, and I've been going since 2017. At said event, I obviously found a kind of boothing, let's say.
A boothing?
A boothing, which was exclusive to like the time we were at the event, pretty much. And back in London, it wasn't much of anything.
What was a booth?
What was a boothing for Pete? I know what a boothing is.
We were involved intimately.
Okay.
Oh, a side thing.
A side thing, yeah, a side piece.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Side piece.
So, are you in a relationship? Were you in a relationship at the time?
I am now.
Okay.
I was not at the time.
Okay, all right. So you had a little hookup. You had a hookup at the event.
Is it a one-nighter?
No,
A few nighters because she's at the event.
Is
a
it?
few nighters. And the event is every year, so
Oh, so how long is the event?
it's about a week, give or take.
All right,
Okay,
let's
so-
let
I'm just
finish.
trying to figure it out.
All right,
Go
cool.
on.
Go on. So go on. So you had a hookup with this guy. Just had a hookup the first time. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's pretty toxic for some context as well. He's a pretty toxic guy, which is why in London it's not much of anything.
Okay.
Now fast forward to let's say last year, I met another guy, who I was talking to for a year, before he decided to make me his girlfriend.
Okay, not toxic.
Not toxic.
Not toxic.
Great, actually, amazing.
Just
as
take it
his
easy.
fault,
Other people
as
feeling
everyone
jealous
does.
here. But okay.
Yeah.
All right, calm down, Antonia.
He has his fault. He's pretty nice. He's pretty good.
All right, okay. All right, go on.
And so, unfortunately, so he made me wait a year to make me his girlfriend, first of all. And the timing of it was very unfortunate because he made me his girlfriend literally like a few days
Before the
I was
festival.
going away to the event, but exactly before the festival.
That's why he done it. That's why he done it.
Oh,
But
yeah, because did he know about Mr. Festival guy?
it's an
He
event.
didn't know.
It's an event.
Mr. Event guy?
He didn't know.
He didn't know,
didn't know, but he had vibes, he had vibes.
It. Okay.
He knows what you get like
He
on
wouldn't put
holiday.
the old dog collar on you.
Yeah,
But go on,
exactly.
continue. Go on. So what's happened?
Wants to set down some ground rules before you
Yeah.
get on the plane.
Yeah, put the leash.
Yeah.
Now, I go to the event,
Yeah.
and because Mr. Side Piece is very toxic,
Yeah.
I needed to find a way to end things where I wasn't the problem.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, Martyna. I'm keeping with Martyna. Antonia.
It's a new caller, Luke.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Antonia. So let me get this right, yeah? So, how many years had you been seeing him for? What year was it you first met him?
We met in 2017, 18. We
2017.
only started getting together from maybe like 2019, 2020.
And every year you kept on seeing him, yeah?
Yeah,
Every year.
Always just at this event.
Always at the event.
pretty much always at the
So
event,
basically it's like an annual fuck, right? Every year you gotta meet him. What's wrong?
Well, you don't know if they.
She said she was intimate with him.
Oh, okay.
She said she was
I did say
intimate.
that, yeah.
What's the event?
It's a weekender. It's like a
Those are
event in the
filth.
daytime, event in the night time.
Yeah,
It's a 25 and up.
But I only go to work technically because it's a family.
Whoa,
member
sounds
that
like you're
runs
laying more down than work. Antonia.
You get paid for sex?
Yeah, that's like a business or pleasure.
it. It's pro bono. It's pro bono.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Pro
okay.
bono.
Yeah, pro bono. Okay.
Pro bono, no?
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, Antonia. All right, so you've been meeting him up. So it's been happening annually, and you've been meeting him. This guy.
Yeah.
Then-
Where's
One
the event? Where is it?
In Portugal.
Okay.
Okay, so then before you go for your next annual excursion, you have a boyfriend now. So he's saying you're my, but this guy who you go on the excursion with is toxic. Yeah. So you wanted to
Yes,
make it
very toxic.
the reason why you're not intimate this year, right? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Go on, Faris,
Because I
what did
knew
you?
he was gonna fuck up somehow. Because he's very like annoying. For context, there was one time where I was like really embarrassingly like, trying to throw bins in the middle of the street because of how much he pissed me off. He left me in an Airbnb, and then drove to the event. But the way he drove to the event, he snuck out of the window with his friends so that I wouldn't notice. And then I'm like downstairs in the house, and I go upstairs. I'm like, where is he? And I'm like, they've been quiet for so long, and I'm searching, and I realize they're gone. They've left me in the house.
One second.
Why is he having to sneak off?
1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're throwing bins in the street and people are climbing out windows.
I know. You're not getting enough vibes here.
Yeah, someone here sounds like the toxic one here. Antonia.
I'm surprised you got a job.
Jesus Christ. All right. Okay.
Why,
cool.
why were you throwing bins?
She's throwing a
because of
tantrum. She's throwing a tantrum.
You threw a tantrum.
Of course.
Yeah, but
after that, and then
but why did you go outside to throw the bins?
Because you didn't want to have to pay the
this
money
was-
for the B&B if you broke
Oh,
it.
Airbnb. Yeah, so you went outside. Or was it to make more of a scene?
No, this was on the strip.
Oh,
that
on
I
the
was
strip.
throwing
Yeah,
bins.
okay.
All right. Okay.
And to be honest, the bin didn't move. They were quite heavy, but I tried.
You try,
Oh,
okay.
that's,
You wanna- that's funny. That's funny. You know what I'm doing. You push it over. Okay. You throw the rubbish out. Okay. All right. Okay. So now you've been made a boy. You go to see him. You try to make it his fault. What did you do?
Well, I couldn't be off from the beginning, so I had to be normal.
But hold
I
on,
knew he
does
was gonna
normal
fuck
mean
up somehow.
does normal mean
Yes.
that you got down to business?
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh God, Antonio,
So-
you are
I
filthy.
know.
I
know.
Naughty.
Wait a minute.
Pro bono.
I know. I know. Hold on 1 second. So, and when you tried to paint the picture, I had to be normal, like it's a hostage situation.
Yeah, like I had to have sex with him. I had to, otherwise he would have known.
It is like that. It genuinely is like that.
Okay.
God.
All right. So you got down to business, and you tried to wait for him to mess
If I
up.
fobbed him off,
Yeah.
if I fobbed him off at the beginning of the event, he would have made my life hell the whole event.
Yeah, but why would you suck him off at the thing?
Who said she sucked him off? Calm
What
down.
did she say? What did she say there?
She said she would have made liver hair. She didn't.
Suck him off.
She didn't say suck him off.
What did she say?
I said fob him off.
Oh, fob him off. Oh, sorry, I got excited there.
All right, cool.
Sake.
All right, cool. So, all right, so you got down to some business first. Oh, basically,
Yeah.
just so.
The viewers understand. Like, what did you do?
No. I'm not asking that. I'm not asking.
Well,
Calm
I'm
down.
kind of keen to see what went
It
on.
was sex, Pete.
All right. Well, was it all across the board, or was it what happened?
Across the board.
Yeah, it's what I'm
yeah.
thinking.
Well, okay. Well, you want to call? You wanted us to ring? Yeah. Tell us what you did.
Let's just say.
Paint the
Let's
picture.
just say. Let's just say.
Yeah.
I was sharing a room
Yeah.
with my friend that I traveled with.
Yeah.
And I did not spend a single night in that bed.
Okay.
Oh, you are.
So
That's a week!
One second.
You were there for a week!
It doesn't sound like you just trying to fucking find a way out. You're trying to find a way in.
Yeah.
In you.
You're not playing undercover cop here.
Yeah.
You played for the whole
because,
week.
Because I knew he would fuck up and I knew he would give me something to be angry about that I could use as the termination clause.
All right, okay,
So he
listen.
did.
All right, okay, listen
Yeah,
to
but
me.
it sounds
Listen to me.
like
No,
you're
one
just-
second. Martina. No, keep it
No,
going.
shut up, Luke.
Antonia, sorry. Antonia.
He's got a 19-year-old on his mind.
Hey, stop that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Pete,
How's that trying to comedian?
all right, listen, Antonia.
I'm listening.
What it sounds like to me is that you're making an
Excuses.
excuse here.
Yeah.
We're not your boyfriend, all right? We know what happened. You still like the guy.
You
The toxic guy-
wanted to have a
toxic
bit
guy.
of bad boy material.
Exactly, and we all know.
You wanna be treat
good,
mean.
They're good in the sheets, okay?
Yeah.
They're good in the sheets. You like the toxic. Toxic
They
makes
are.
for good
I-
lubrication.
I don't exactly. No lubrication after day one, because then she's there for 7 days. It's run out by day one.
What? What?
The bottle of lube is finished by the sounds of Antonia. She
Okay.
gets down to it. She's like, I gotta make the excuse. Let's have sex. I understand if it's 1 day.
No,
You've gone for 7
no,
days.
there was no excuse here, Antonia. What it was is you
that's
wanted
not
to
the
be
dilemma.
with him.
What's the dilemma?
What's the dilemma? That's not a
The
dilemma.
dilemma is
Jesus Christ.
What's the dilemma?
because I sorted that. I found the reason to end things, and I did. It
Alright.
was just unfortunate timing because instead of making me his girlfriend after the event, which I had hoped for, he did it just before.
All right.
So, but I found.
But then
a
you
way to
still
end
slept
things.
with the guy. when
Now
you
the
were-
problem is, this event happens every year.
And now you wanna
twice
go.
a year. It's gone up to twice a year,
Oh yeah.
and I have to go because it's a family member that runs it, and I work there.
Mm.
I have no problem going and not doing anything. I think that's fine.
Okay.
The problem is now my boyfriend
Wants to come.
wants to come
Mm.
eventually. If it's not this year, it's going to be next year.
You're gonna
And
have
I
to
know
bring
that
him.
My side piece is gonna. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. At
Yeah,
some
one
point.
second. So one
And I
second.
know-
Yeah.
Your toxic side piece
He's gonna go on.
Yeah,
is gonna.
I know that he's gonna talk to him, and somehow the timelines will match. And then I'll be
Oh, so he's gonna know you played when you were in a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
filth. Yeah.
Whoa.
That's where it gets toxicy.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
You're in a
delve into
sticky
this.
situation.
So basically,
I am.
you've got your timelines that don't match up. All right. Now,
And you've been caught out.
what do you think he would do if he
shocked.
found
There's
out?
potential.
There's potential.
What do
yeah.
you think he would do if he
My
found out?
boyfriend,
Yeah.
Break
he'd
up with
break
you.
up with me.
100% you should.
100%.
No,
And
he should,
definitely
because technically you were going out.
How long have you lot been actually been dating for?
We were dating for a year.
You were dating
Right.
for. you were
We
dating for-
need to know what happened in the week. I need to know because I can't. My brain. Yes. No. Luke. We're asking it. What happened Monday to Sunday in the week with the toxicity? The week you just got with your boyfriend the week before. What happened in the week?
Well, I mean, we were spending a lot of time together. He was driving me around those places.
Yeah.
We were spending every night together.
Okay.
Doing the doing.
Jesus Christ, Antonia. Jesus Christ.
I don't know if we can hear this.
I feel sorry for that poor boyfriend of yours. He's at home twiddling his thumbs up. Miguel's out there working hard.
No.
Yeah, she's working hard, all right?
Did you kiss him on the lips when you got back?
In my defense, he told me that even the week after we met and he fucked someone else.
One second.
Another tit for tat situation.
No, 1 second. Are you talking about the week after you met before you was boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you compare that? There was no shackles at that point.
Luke's been in this situation
Yeah.
before.
No, because they try that.
Yeah.
Were you talking to someone after we started talking? What do you mean? We weren't together.
No, lads. I can't compare it because I honestly didn't do anything for our whole talking stage except for that.
Okay, so what you're saying, Antonia? Oh, I won't do anything when we start talking, but when we get serious, I'm gonna start handing up my pussy like it's candy. Is that what we're saying,
And
Antonia?
he's the baby, that guy.
Yeah.
The toxicity guy.
Giving candy to a baby. Is that what you meant? Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
What's going on? Listen, you're in the wrong. You cannot get out of this.
But do you understand you're in the wrong?
No, guys, I know I'm in the wrong.
But Antonia, do you understand that you're filthy?
Yeah, I
No,
know.
can't.
I know.
No, but you have to, but not in a bad way. Just you're naughty, filthy, naughty.
I can own that.
You should not relationship material.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, no.
She's not. You can't be fucking around like that.
1 second. Hold on. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down.
Because this
Listen to me.
isn't going.
No, you can't say that. Do you not feel at that stage?
Excuse me.
At that stage.
How did you say? What? Antonia, tell us the conversation the week before you went away. What were the words that clarified that you are in a relationship? Tell me what you both said to each other.
I had to ask him what's going on.
You asked.
You asked
1
him.
second. No,
And
1
then you
second.
lost it.
Hold on 1 second. She tried to blame him. Oh, just before I went away, he made me his girl. You asked for it. Why are you waiting for the conversation till you got back?
And then you went to give some Portuguese pussy.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Why didn't you wait for that conversation until you made the rod for your own back, girl?
I know. Bloody hell, you got confidence of, I don't know. Bloody
She
hell.
went and asked him, okay,
The Tinder swindler.
what are we? What are we? He's like, okay, we're together.
Are we animals?
No. Now you're like, okay, now I'm gonna cheat. What's going on?
I mean, are you normally a cheater? Are you normally a cheater?
No, normally not.
Never cheated.
Never. That's why even throughout the whole talking stage, I actually didn't see anyone else. It was just this situation. I needed a smooth exit from it. And
lubricated exit. It sounds like a smooth
Smooth
criminal.
Smooth entrance as well.
Jesus Christ, Antonia.
You don't mess about. And 1 week of it.
So you backed him into a corner and then went out the back door.
Yeah. And tell me this, Antonia. Antonia, did you talk to your boyfriend while you were there for the week?
I did, yes.
Oh, so you
So one
you
second.
put on a show.
Where was Toxic Man when you was talking to your boyfriend?
Yeah.
I found some time away because, like I said, I had another accommodation that I was meant to be staying at, so I did.
Oh, so you did. You got timed, and then. But did you put on the show that it's all great?
Yeah, of course.
When did you break up from? Did you actually break up from Toxic Guy on that event? Did you break up from him? You did?
I did.
What did he do
During
that made? What did he do that made you?
On day 7?
What did he do?
It was the whole-
At the very last minute.
I'm getting my.
She got on the
departure
boat.
lounge.
Just get on the back of the boat. All right, I'll take you. I'll see you later. And by the way, we're together. Bye. See you next year. Okay. What did he do? What did he do? What did he do?
Airbnb stunt. It was the Airbnb stunt.
Oh, that was the Airbnb. Oh, that was what happened when you was there.
So that was why you were like, oh, give me a bent to throw. I'll go outside and make a scene.
Yeah,
Oh, so that's why you.
So you made
like
a scene.
that.
So you made a scene.
You made a scene
and
to
then you
try and
stormed
like kick
her,
off because you knew you'd messed up, and then you tried to blame it on the.
And then you phone your boyfriend like,
Yeah,
so I'm out of breath because I tried to throw a bin, but how you all right? You okay? Why are you throwing bins? That's a long story.
Did you find an excuse to get angry at your boyfriend?
No. I didn't need an excuse to get angry at him.
He's all right. Why would you get angry at a boyfriend?
Just to get angry and be like, you made me cheat on you.
She's not going to admit it. She's not going to admit it.
No, but
all right.
she's admitted it now.
All right, okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Antonio. What I would say to you is this year. You
sort your life out.
It's at the like stage where you don't want to build something on sand. You're building something on sand right now. Yeah.
Or on weak
Do you-
foundations.
Yeah. Do you remember that song? The smart man built upon the.
Sand.
No, like on the brick and it built on the sand. The guy that built on the sand, the ocean comes and washes it
wash
away.
it away.
Yeah, so you don't want to
Yeah.
build on sand.
On sand. And she
Okay.
was, because she's out in Portugal.
So yeah, you're on the beach. But
Yeah.
what you want to do is, I think you should tell. You no,
No,
don't tell.
That's terrible
no,
advice.
you can't tell him.
She
It's
can't.
over,
She's
it's
gonna
over.
she's gonna
It's
lie.
over.
Well, would you just end the relationship?
Well, the problem is you've started the relationship. You've been an idiot. You shouldn't have cheated.
I was.
Yeah.
But
I was
don't
before that,
don't be a pussy. Take it on the chin, like you did during the week. Take it on the chin. You've been a naughty girl. You've been naughty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's just not gonna happen. Look, the scenarios are.
Go on. Go on.
Eventually
You tell
he's
us.
gonna-
You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us.
Antonia, go on.
Yeah.
Eventually, he's gonna come to the event. Eventually.
So you're gonna make him come to the event.
I just if
I'm
I
not
were you,
gonna
I
make
know.
What about
I-
that? Finish that. Finish
Hold on a
that.
second.
Finish. Go on.
He wants to.
He wants to. I'd make an excuse for you not to go. That's what I do.
That's what I managed to do that this year.
Yeah,
Because
I'd
I'm
be like,
going
fuck that
For the rest
event.
of our
It's
life.
shit.
For the rest of our life.
Yeah, who cares about the event? Well,
But
your
I'm
family
not-
members
I'm not
there.
gonna be able to do that
They're gonna die
forever.
anyway soon.
Yeah,
eventually.
but this is what I'm talking about. So then she does that for 20 years.
Yeah, good.
In 1 second, they built a whole life together, and then he comes to an event, and then he finds out. Yeah.
Well, then what does this guy do when you're not there? Toxicity man. What's he doing all year
Oh,
round?
he'll be fine.
Has he not got a
He'll be
girl?
fine, I don't know. He's got like 4 kids.
He's got 4 kids. And is a mum?
Has he got a mum?
A couple.
Them.
A couple mums.
Oh, couple baby mums. He's got a couple baby
God,
mums.
wait a minute. So he
Yeah,
sounds like
this is what I
Mr.
mean. He's like
Mr.
toxic
Non.
king.
Yeah, toxic king. Oh,
Okay.
you're in trouble.
Okay, go on. Give us what options do you think you've got in
Yeah,
front
what
of
would you do?
Go on.
So eventually he's gonna come. I think my best options are somehow. Okay, either telling him yes, I did a thing with him in the past, pre-relationship,
Hoping that he doesn't weigh up the timeline.
hoping that he doesn't wait at the time.
Or is he bad at maths?
No, he's good and he's smart as well, and he can spot shit. Like he reads me like a book.
Okay. Can
go
I
on.
give a?
That sounds like a bad option, but
Yeah,
go on.
well,
Pete, what are you going to say?
Can I just give a bit of advice on that?
Yeah.
Don't go for 3 years. So 3 to 4 years. So then it's like, oh yeah, no, he got the date wrong. Because then it's been that long.
I'm
it's-
gonna
it's
be honest
flustered.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
That's the only option.
If a woman comes to me, and I don't care if she didn't go for 5 or 10 years, and then someone comes to me, yeah, I banged her in 2019. I was like, yeah, we was together. And she's like, I think he got his date wrong.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's getting into a room. We're getting our phones out. We're getting down to the bottom. We're finding out who. I want to know when said dick entered vagina.
But you need to just not mix the two. You need to just make how
Yeah,
how
that's
big is
the
this
other
event?
option.
How big is this event?
It's pretty big, but the core crew is pretty intimate.
Why do you have?
Yeah, it sounds it. It sounds it, Antonia.
Avoid it.
But why do you have to work there?
It's a family event.
Because it's a family member that runs it.
Is
That
he-
was also my third option.
is he a member of the
finding a reason to never have to go again.
But why does that
What's
guy have to be there?
What's the second option?
The second option was just him coming and me finding a way to just never let them cross paths, which is
Yep.
going to be near impossible.
Okay. What's the
It's
first?
gonna
What's the
come
first
out.
option?
Because
What's the
Mr.
first
Toxic Man
option?
will find a way. The third option?
No, what's the first option? So the second option is making sure they don't cross paths. First option is trying to persuade him not to come.
No, first option is telling him that it happened, but pre-relationship.
Pre-relationship. Okay. Second
Third-
option is hoping they don't cross paths, and third option is trying never to
Is
go and work
me
there.
finding a way to never go again. Yeah.
I think the third option is the best option.
Yeah, I don't care about your
Right.
family, to be honest. Are they brothers and sisters or anything like that?
Yeah, sibling.
It's your brothers and sisters event.
Yeah, a siblings
Yeah.
event.
Why are you doing that on your brothers and
Are
sisters
you
event?
needed there? Are you
Yeah.
needed?
What do you do?
Apart from shag?
I create content for them.
What pornographic?
Get the cameras out! Here come the old flappers, boys!
Antonia, the bonia. Okay, all right,
taking the bodia.
all right, cool. All right, I think you should try and not attend the event. But
Hold on a second.
I'm looking down the
Is
line.
there a way that we
You
can
could
make
build?
Is there a way that we can make the man not come? Like just tell your siblings.
No way.
Why?
No way.
Is he the boss
He's
or
a
something?
close friend.
Of who?
No, he's just a close friend.
Of who?
Or the family, or the event, the people, the event
yeah.
runners, the event
Yeah,
runners.
of my
the runner.
sibling.
Okay.
Of your sibling? Why are you doing it with the bloody... Why don't you explain the
So I'm gonna be
situation to your
honest with
sibling? Have you
Antonia.
done
I
that?
think you're very toxic as well.
Yeah, I know,
okay,
yeah.
Mrs. Toxic.
No, guys, I'm actually not. I'm actually such
Yeah, but
a like.
have you
most of the
talked? Have you
time, I'm
talked?
an angel.
Have you talked to your sibling about this?
Not spoken about it explicitly, but they're aware. For example, this year because the event's happening in a few weeks, and he was like, "Is your boyfriend coming?" And I was like, "Well, maybe," but I managed to convince him not to. And then he said, "How are you going to deal with that?" And I was like, "I don't know." Which is why I'm talking to you guys now.
Oh god!
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. You can't mess about. You've fucked up. You have. You know you have. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you want to be honest, or do you want to just hide this in the closet?
I'm trying to hide it in the closet for as long as I can.
Yeah. You see. Why does that not surprise me? You seem like that sort of girl that's going to hide this in the closet for as long as you can. But the problem is, it's eventually going to come out because it's your sisters and brothers. So it will eventually come out regardless. If he comes, do you like this guy a lot? New guy?
Who's the
New guy.
The boyfriend. The boyfriend.
Yeah.
The boyfriend. Yeah, I do.
Do you think it will last?
It has very high potential to last.
Oh God, I think you got to tell him.
That's what I said. You look like no, don't.
No, hold on. Yeah, but it might. The problem with telling him, he may want to retaliate, which means he goes and does it.
that's
or you break
on
up.
another call. We talk about it on another call. Okay, listen to this, Antonia. I'd say this. What you don't want to do is invest your life into a relationship and then
That's built on sand.
And that's built on. Thank you, Pete. That's built on sand, like I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Now, because what's happened is you could end up getting together, getting a mortgage, having kids, and then that rips you lot apart.
Yeah, that's the
And you
problem.
don't want to do that.
You're just getting in deeper shark waters.
Yeah.
Shark infested waters. Swimming deeper.
So you don't. I know it's not what you want to hear. You want us to tell you. But
Oh, you're gonna be great,
I've been there.
Yeah.
there. The lie will consume, and then you're looking over your shoulder.
I know.
You're looking over your shoulder, and one day it
looking
pops
over your
up.
shoulder, going, "Give me more, baby."
Give it to me, baby. Okay. Now, do you remember that song? Yeah. Now, put before your time. All right. Okay. But listen to what I'm saying to you. You don't want to build your life like that.
You can't.
You've made a mistake.
You made a mistake. You gotta own it. No.
And if he wants to leave you, it's his right. Okay. But if he doesn't and he stays, you're always going to be that woman. I'm going to be honest with you. You're always going to probably be that woman. We've talked about this before.
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
Even in the good times.
And it's filthy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But
you're not
perfect. Nobody is perfect.
But if you're a woman
I've
that's
been
cheating, you gotta accept it's filthy.
If anybody that's cheating.
Well, we're talking about women.
I'm saying, but we don't be biased to women.
No,
anybody.
Yeah, but we're talking about women in this case.
No,
So if anyone,
anybody.
shut up and listen. We're talking about women at this point.
No, but anybody. Just say anybody.
Yeah, okay, for the sake of the cameras, yeah, anybody. But at this instance, we're talking about women, and it's filthy.
Why? But why just to make a point of being a woman?
No, but we're talking about women, aren't we?
Yeah, but
Antonia, are you a woman or a man?
Am I a woman or a man?
Yeah. For the sake of the call.
What do you think, Pete?
I think you're a woman.
I'm a woman.
Thank you for clarifying.
But it doesn't matter.
It is filthy when a man does it.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to define.
It does matter though.
Wait, 1 second. Hold on, Antonia the Bonia. What did you mean? What do you mean? It does matter.
It does matter if it's a woman.
Because it's worse when girls cheat.
It's what?
You know what? You sound like my kind of woman. You sound like my kind of woman, but you're a cheater. So get out of here.
Yeah.
No, okay. You are right. Because we do. Unfortunately, in society, it is biased towards men expecting better from women. When men sleep around, they get praised for it. When a woman sleeps around,
no one gets praised for sleeping around.
What do you mean? The more women men get, they're like, you got another one.
Men will do that. Weird men. The tally chart. Get the tally chart.
Why
out.
is that weird?
That is weird. Fucking tallying up.
No one tallies up. So if a man
Tally ho!
If a man gets a lot of women,
Look,
you think that's
you're
weird.
just proud because your hit list is high.
No, one second. Yeah, and you're just trying to downframe me. You're like, listen, it better be low. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to belittle me. You're trying to belittle me, Antonia. But me and you are couple the same couple, Antonia. Me and you.
You two make a great couple.
Yeah, we'll be handing it around together. No, but
What
I'll
are you
never
going to
let
do?
you go to an event on your own.
Antonio, what are you going to do? If
I
you
wouldn't even let you go to the circus on your own.
God knows you probably do an animal.
All them clowns in that car. You probably get out of the car.
Antonio walks. No, all like 16 men walk out this car, and Antonio limps out.
No, that was a good day at the circus. All right.
No.
All right, cool. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
No, come on, it was deserved. You deserve that, Antonio.
Yeah.
You've been naughty.
All right, Antonio. What I'd say to you is this, Come clean.
Come clean.
Come clean.
Be the good girl. Turn your life around.
Come clean.
Clean up after yourself.
All right, no, but okay. I know you don't want to hear it, but what I don't want you to do is to invest 5, 6, 7 years of your life. Go on.
Imagine you're my boyfriend.
Yeah.
What would be the best way to deliver that kind of news?
I would not back him into a court. I wouldn't act like I've been caught. You best thing you to do is for to come clean and be like, listen, I've been carrying this on my shoulders since it happened, and I'm just not that type of person. So I've got to tell you, because the moment if he gets close to finding out and then you come clean, it means nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just like, you only told me.
You only told me because I got found out.
Because I was going to find out.
Yeah.
But if you come out of it of your own back and be like, listen, I can't bear this anymore because this is not who I am.
And say
for those 7 days, it was
but
out
also
of
make a
character.
positive out of it. Make a positive.
What?
Be like, I've cheated on you, but the reason I'm telling you is because I want to introduce you to my family. But at the minute, I'm being stopped, and I'm in this whirlwind of Mr. Toxic Pants.
No. Don't mention. No, you don't do that. No,
Yeah,
don't,
you have
don't,
to.
Don't say her back's against the wall while she's doing it. No way.
No. Say. No, what?
Don't say her back's against the wall because it just sounds like you're doing it because she has to.
She wants to introduce him to the family.
Yeah, but that's she. But don't make it sound like her back's against the wall. What you want him to believe?
That's a good point.
What you want him to believe is that you're doing it because you can't stand this yourself.
You're carrying the guilt.
It's not you. Because if he believes your back's against the wall, then circumstances have made you come clean. But if you say it because if nothing makes you come clean, then it means that you're not that type of person.
And don't go this year. Don't go this year. Don't drop the news this year. Drop it in January, February time. So it's like middle of the year, and it's not, you just bring it up because of the time of year it is. So bring it up at like January, February and be like, you know what, new year, I've got complicated about something. The week after, and just be like, the week after, I didn't even think, I just I know we're in a relationship, but he's toxic, this guy. And break it to him then.
Why are you mentioning this guy's toxic for?
But he is though.
Why are you mentioning that?
That does make it worse.
Yeah, why? It always sounds like you want him, but because he's toxic, you're going to settle with me.
No, I'd rather hear he's toxic, because if I hear he's a nice guy, I'm going to be like, okay, competition.
No, she's already cut him
No,
out.
it would make more sense if he was a nice guy.
No, but he's going to find out he's not a nice guy, isn't he?
No, she isn't. He's not going to
Yes,
find out
he is.
anything.
If you said, okay, so if I tell you now, I cheat on you with a really nice guy, and come next year to Portugal. Oh, we'll come next year to Portugal. We're walking in hand. Mr. Toxic turns up. All right, Cat, I shagged her. And then you're like, I thought you told me he was a nice guy. Don't fuck about.
He doesn't seem too nice to me.
It's eventually gonna come out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't try and give too much detail.
You're trying to listen. This is a problem in the first place. Telling little porcupines, and now you're not telling her to be honest.
That's not a little porcupine.
Yeah, well, I know. She's
She was
offering a
getting shagged
porcupine
for 7 days. Boy, that's how long it took God to make the earth.
He put it in a porcupine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Listen, I would say come clean of your own volition. Be like, listen, I'm doing this because I can't.
She has to be honest, I think.
And say what?
Like you
honestly,
point in lying.
Honesty doesn't mean he gives. Let's be honest, Antonia.
You brought this on yourself.
let's just call the kettle what it is. Okay, all right, it is what it is. All right.
Call it what it is.
But what I'm gonna say is this. Yeah, it wasn't. Be honest. Don't give over to being honest. Doesn't mean telling everything. Yeah. It means not lying.
Yeah.
Oh, I disagree.
Is that like okay? If somebody,
I disagree.
If somebody, I'm saying, but being honest doesn't mean telling everything.
He's gonna find out. He's gonna meet this anyway.
He may not. Oh, that's gonna really hurt if you tell him
And he finds out he's a cunt.
No, it's gonna be really bad if you tell him, and then your boyfriend breaks up with you, and you go to the event, and and then the guy didn't go. Oh god, I can't even get the toxic dick anymore.
Can't even get the toxic dick.
Oh.
Luke.
But I think you should come clean, Antonia. I think you should come clean.
Yeah, you need. What do you think?
I just.
You're
I
too
don't know if
pussy,
I
innit?
can bring
I can tell
myself
you're a
to.
cheater, innit?
It's not that I'm pussy. It's
Yeah.
that I know, even if I come clean in the most like angelic sense,
He's still gonna break
at
up
the
with
end
you.
of the day, he's gonna turn around and be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah, but you want to go to Portugal, and eventually he's going to find out.
But what? Okay, this is your options though. Do you want to invest your life with a guy? How old are you now?
25.
25. Do you want to invest your time with a guy
Yeah, that
who
you
may
know
find
you find out and then break up.
and break up with you anyway,
Because
and then
that-
you've lost all that time? You could find another better guy.
I'm pretty confident that he could not find out though.
Yeah, but now you're just a little liar now.
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you.
But
I'm gonna be honest with you. I tell you, if we're going where we think we're going, this podcast should be pretty big. and your voice.
Yeah, your voice is quite unique. And I'm sure Portugal doesn't hold many events. Once a year in the summer.
So we're gonna. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's probably coming out.
Is that your real name? Because if it is, you're fucked.
Yeah. Now I get why you didn't want us to use your full name.
Yeah, but I think your name and your voice is enough.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Like,
To be
and-
honest, if that happens, I'ma just leave it to fate and que sera, sera.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Que sera, sera.
Yeah, you-
Whatever will be, will be.
But I don't think it's
Future's not
singing
ours
along now.
to see. Yeah, she's in a good mood. She's in a good mood. And a little bit of Luke and Pete. You like? I'm gonna be honest with you. When we get off this call, we're gonna be like, whoa. Whoa, I told you. No, don't worry. I told you. That's our advice to you. If you go to the event, please let us know what you eventually decided to do
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and what happened.
I hope you don't take our honesty with a pinch of salt.
You hope she doesn't.
Well, yeah, take it like with from the heart.
What are you talking about? What are you trying to get? What are you trying to get from this?
Like
What are you
don't be scared from what we said.
scared about what?
Like, oh, they were harsh to me.
I told you
No.
No, but it's good that you got to make sure.
Wait.
Yeah, because you got to be careful because you know how everyone gets on sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. We just you know how
I'm not
we are.
everyone, guys.
See, I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you get our stuff.
You sound like
Some
a good
people
crack.
try and ruin you.
She sounds like a good crack, don't she?
You do throw a festival near us.
Yeah. We'll be there for 7 days. 7 days.
Could you put it on expenses and get me and Luke out to this festival?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
But it was lovely speaking to you, Antonia.
Yeah, it
and
was
we hope
lovely
it all-
talking-
let
yeah,
us know
Antonia.
what happens, all right?
We
Please.
appreciate you, Antonia, because you're a top sheetster,
I'll
mate.
keep you updated.
You're on the Patreon, so you're one of our loyal supporters, mate.
Thanks a lot, Antonia. We
Thank you,
appreciate you,
Antonia.
man.
And we hope
Love you.
whatever you do, it works out for you.
Thank you.
Take
I'll let
care.
you know, guys.
See you later.
Take care, Antonia. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.
All right. We got another caller.
Yeah.
Last one. Should we get him on?
Yeah, get him on.
All right. His name's Zed.
Zed from Sheffield.
Zed from Sheffield. All right. Zed.
Oh,
Zed.
Yo, Zed.
You're on Luke and
Yo.
Pete talking shit live, buddy.
You're
How we
live,
doing?
bro. How's it going?
how are we doing, guys? I'm good. Yourselves?
Yeah,
we're
good,
man.
bruv.
We're good, man. We're in good spirits.
You're
We're in
one of
good
our
spirits.
good top patrons, mate.
Thank you. We
Supporting us.
appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Well,
Thank you.
listen, you guys deserve it, man. You guys deserve so many more followers, and honestly, it's worth.
That's not
it's
about
worth-
sort of a
it's worth the
backhanded
money.
compliment.
Okay, we want to know why, but don't worry. We'll get down to the nitty gritty. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Let's get to your
Listen,
your
I'm
problems.
the
Don't worry about ours.
Yeah.
Let's not highlight our following.
Yeah.
I mean, we know it can be better. We're trying our best here.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. All right, Zed. What's your dilemma, mate?
Right. So, my dilemma. Okay. So, what it is, right, is, and I'm gonna risk coming across as a bit egotistical here, but bear with me.
Don't worry, bro.
So-
we know you're a nice guy.
Yeah. So, right. I'd like to think I'm an all right looking guy. I'd like to believe, I do get compliments from, time to time, and get called a nice, decent guy. I'm respectful. All the good stuff. I'd like to believe. Got lots of female friends that say I'm a good guy, and even I've even been called the full package before, which is nice. It's nice hearing all these compliments, but my dilemma is, why can I not find a woman? And what I find is that and yeah,
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing in agreement.
Don't worry.
Listen, I laugh at myself. It's all
Yeah, it's
go on,
okay.
go on.
You've evened it up now. From the egotistical stuff at the beginning, you've evened it up with, now we feel sorry for boo.
Oh, 1 second. You can't. Sorry. When you say you can't find a woman, do you mean a woman to settle down with, or just a woman to have sex? Or you can't find either of them?
No, as in just, I suppose, settle down with just generally, what it is, right, is that I'm good at the initial attraction phase, and I think that's because I'm all right looking.
Yeah, and then the personality kicks in.
Yeah, no, this is what
Is that the problem? That's what I'm trying to get down to. Is it a case of, wow, he's good looking, but he's got nothing going on?
No, but that doesn't stop women.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. He gets the initial sex.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. So go on. So you can't get a woman. Finish your tell us you can't get a woman, and we'll go on.
Right. So what I mean by that is in I'm good at the initial attraction phase, right? But and then it's say if I'm using apps, dating apps and that kind of thing, but I can't get past I just can't seem to get past that initial conversation stage. Maybe it is my personality or what, But I don't know. I've only ever been in one relationship in my life, and
How old are you, Zed? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
27.
27. Oh,
I don't think there's a problem with that. I think that's fine.
All right, 1 second.
But Zed, do you still get would you still go out on a one night and maybe you meet someone and it lasts a week or something?
Are you having sex at all?
No, you know what it is, right? The thing is, it's it's really difficult because I'm not a fan of the whole one night stand thing, which
That's completely
that's
fine.
fine. That's fine because I'm like that. Because they're fucking give it out and you don't know who else is giving it out to.
1 second.
You don't want to be giving it out once they're giving it out.
1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Excuse me?
Sorry?
You're not a fan of the one night stands?
No, listen,
No, Zed, 1 second. This is I'm talking to Pete. I'm talking to Pete right now. You flying.
Well, I'm trying to make him feel a bit better about himself.
No, don't lie. Don't lie.
I'm not trying to lie. I'm trying to make him feel it's okay. I've been in that phase where I'm because everyone's like, why are you not having sex at the minute? I'm like, I don't care. But everyone's like, well, you have to have sex. If you don't have sex recently.
Was that true that you didn't care? What stage of your life where you didn't care about having sex, Pete? Because you knocked out 50. You knocked out 15 in a day.
Yeah, and that's why I don't care because I've knocked out 15. So I'm empty by then.
Okay,
by the evening time.
So could you play with yourself all day? You don't want anything at night. That's
that's fair enough.
I want to listen, guys. I want to clarify that I don't knock 15 out a day.
How many would you knock out in a day?
28.
I'll be honest with you.
How many?
Listen, I'll be honest with you. I kind of do a Luke thing, and I tend to do the whole abstinence thing. For
Good boy, good boy. Semen
No.
retention. It's a strong man.
Exactly.
Strong man.
You know
Semen
it is.
retention.
Yeah,
Semen retention.
yeah.
We're not the bagless Dyson bag over here.
There's a difference there. Luke gets sex.
All right, guys.
I'm only joking.
All right, Zed.
I'm only joking with you, Zed. But Zed, listen.
Well, let me ask you a question. When you're talking to these girls on the initial stage, is it only through texting you're doing?
Yeah, so this is the thing. I'd like to believe. So my most successful I suppose interactions with women, I think I'm probably better in person. You get my personality more in person. I think Pete, you've sort of said something similar before, where you're people
because they can talk to you seem like a nice guy. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Well, the other thing is I think this might sound like I feel like I'm probably going to be like one of those guys that says it, but I wonder if it's is there such a thing? I don't know whether you guys agree about the whole being too nice of a guy. Is that is that a thing women not liking?
I get what you're saying, and this is something you don't. Luke doesn't get. I'll tell you that now because I've been.
Excuse me.
No, shut up and let me finish. Because you do walk into a room and women throw themselves at you. Now, me and Zed don't have that. I'll tell you that now. Zed, I'm not joking. We walked into a strip club and a woman was bloody giving him his number, and it's like you're supposed to do this for a living, and
Sorry.
He's got one ringing him now. Yeah, but Luke. So I don't think you know what he's going through, right? And when I say this, you say I've got a chip on my shoulder.
Hold on.
No, you hold on, Mr. Smarty Pants, good looking, that everyone wants a piece of when he walks outside. I have to graft for it, and so does Zed. By the signs of things,
so have I had to graft for it.
No, you haven't. I tell you now, you haven't had to graft for pussy. No, you haven't, Luke. You walk into...
What are you going to say, Zed? What are you going to say?
No, right. The thing is, what I was going to say is though, but what confuses me though is, yeah, I think I do have to put in the graph, but at the same time, the reason why it's confusing is because I wouldn't say women throw themselves at me, but I do get compliments. Again, I don't want to sound egotistical, but on a not regular basis.
What kind of compliments are you getting? Tell me what compliments you're getting. Give me a compliment, a standard compliment you'd get regularly.
Yeah.
People, usually women, like, actually, I mean, even guys tell me, friends and stuff that tell me that I'm a good looking guy,
Yeah.
1 second, go on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Your guy friends walk past you. I say you're good looking.
Yeah, but to be fair, I'd say you're good looking.
Yeah, but you don't tell me that.
Well, I've told you a couple times.
Yeah, but I think you're good looking.
Yeah, no, I know I am.
Yeah, so what's the problem we talking about?
I'm just saying, everyone throws around a compliment willy nilly every now and then.
Yeah, but I don't. I've never told you that.
Yeah.
Well, you never told me that.
No, I've never told you. Good. Why do you think you're good looking? I think you're a handsome dude.
No, I think you have told me that before once. Yeah.
Okay, once.
But yeah, can I ask one question, Zed? Are you Asian?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
And there we have it.
All right, Pete had this theory. Tell him what your theory was.
I think women in England have a real issue with getting over the thing of look, you don't have this problem because you're black.
Honestly, yeah, I think Pete's onto something here.
They find us creepy.
What kind of he might be
now
going
you've got
for
two
Asian women.
Asians
One
telling you that.
1 second. What kind of women are you going for, Zed?
White women?
Right.
Why are you leaving
I'm
down
asking as a question mark at the end of that.
You would have found that out. You would have found that out. Why did you have to say white women?
Because I think I can read his mind right now.
No, don't worry about that. Don't read his mind.
You go for white women, don't you, Zed?
No, actually, I'm not like biased. If that makes sense, I'm not. Like,
yeah.
So
okay.
1 second.
Yeah,
So
but how many people would you go for?
You're going for all types of women.
All types.
Yeah. As in, like, I'm not. Biased.
Black women. You go for black women, Zed.
Do you go for black women, Zed?
Go for black women, Zed.
Yeah, I've been with with a black woman before. Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
We'll buck up your ideas. You need to go out with more of them.
Even
up the races.
Pete's trying to win fans here. Pete's trying to win fans. Follow your own advice.
You can have the ones I don't want. No, I'm joking. No, I'm telling you, Zed.
No, but let me go on, Zed.
No, sorry, I was just going to say my point is that I don't discriminate. I think the thing is, I don't discriminate. And what I was saying earlier is that, like, I'll get compliments. I have had, like, women boldly, like, even like a couple of weeks ago, I had a woman that I didn't find attractive, like, boldly hit on me, like, in the middle of an office. And and obviously I didn't like her. But the thing is, it's like I'll get and it is usually old. To be fair, it's a lot of older women as well. And although although I somewhat do wonder about Pete's theory about.
Yeah, and I can hear what he's saying. I can tell. Yeah, I can tell him why that is. But go on.
Although but the thing is, although I do think Pete might be onto something with a theory thing. But
it's not a theory; it's a fact.
But at the same time, though, most of my compliments do come from I suppose white British, like women.
I'm not saying
women.
Older women. Can we clarify?
Yeah.
Because no, hold on. Well, they've gone through so many years of thinking of giving Asians a hard time. I'm going to give them a chance now. Yeah. And there we have it. Thank you very much. So another Asian has said it. Can you listen to him?
Can I say something, please?
Yeah, say it away.
So what you're saying is these old women are coming up to you and saying you're a lovely boy, you're a lovely lad, and they're giving you a Werther's original out their pocket. Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Are you granny bashing? Are you granny bashing? Is that what? Is these the kind of? Are these the women that you're going on? Are we talking about old? What kind of age group are we talking about here?
50s.
No. Jokes aside, obviously my own age group. Like obviously, like jokes aside, my own sort of like age group are a bit younger, but not like I wouldn't necessarily go for someone. I wouldn't go for older women.
So you can't close the deal. Is the problem here that you think you can't go from the compliment to closing the sale? Is that the problem?
Yeah, but it is, and like I said, and I don't know if that is my personality. It's like in the sort of message I sent you guys as a dilemma. I don't want to go off on too much of a tangent, but it's like I said to you, I've only been in one relationship, and I found out near enough a year after we broke up that she cheated on me, and
there's a lot of cheating going on around here.
I know a lot of our listeners are bloody
honestly,
cheating.
Mate, when you consider the fact that it was my first proper.
Do you know someone called Antonia by any chance?
No, go.
But yeah, and obviously I was like, still, even though I'd broken up, it'd been like a year. I was devastated by it, and when I'd spoken to the friend of my ex, she'd even said, she's like, you were the best thing that happened to her, and I don't know why she did something so stupid.
Yeah,
and
people are stupid, man.
Yeah, and like, you did, and I even said, I said, was there something wrong with me as a person? And she was like, no, like you were, if anything, you were too good to her, you were too nice to her.
And that's the problem.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
you've now suffered from it. There's the trauma's on you now, and now I think it's affecting you moving forward. No, it seems like it's in the back of your head all the time.
No,
now.
what I think from listening to you, Zed, what I think your issue
nice guy,
is this. Yeah, that's the issue. You've got no edge to you. It sounds like you're the Mr. Nice Guy. You're Mr. Nice Guy, and women like everybody likes a little bit of mystery. We like the game. We don't want to. We say we want. Like, you sound like the guy that the mums tell their daughters to go for, and they never end up going. They never end up going.
I've had that as well.
Yeah, they never end up. The mums love you because the mums know what's out there through experience.
But
the
they
mums
are out
know.
there. They are out there. Those women that do look for Zed. They are out there.
Yeah, they are. But what I'm saying to you is, it sounds
but I don't think you're going to find them on the apps. Just putting it out there.
All right, I've never really engaged on the apps. But what I'm saying to you is, you need to add a bit of mystery to you, Zed. Yeah, you need to not put everything on the front end and let women know how nice you are. You need to learn to play the game. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So you need to let them feel like, oh, is Zed interested? I'm not saying be cruel or nasty to anybody, but you need to. It's a game.
Not being a bad boy.
Yeah, you don't be out of character. Don't act like you're something you're not.
So one of I think that you make a fair point. To be fair, I mean, like, I remember, because I always have a bit of a laugh and a joke with some of my best mates about how, like, shit my love life has been in that sense. And he said, which I think it could be a good point as well, is like, obviously you guys don't necessarily, I mean, I think you've seen a picture of me, but you don't necessarily know what my dress sense is like. But I remember one of my friends says, he says that I dress like, he thinks where I've been going wrong is, like, I dress like a fuck boy, and so I attract a certain type of women.
That's good, yeah, I can imagine.
But when they realize, like, when they talk to me, when they realize that I'm not, like, that kind of, like, personality, that kind of fuck boy, that they're not interested anymore.
Not interested, yeah.
Do you, would you be up for us putting a photo in maybe?
No, he's not.
But the Sheets just might be interested.
No, he's not interested in that.
I guarantee you get a lot of interest. He's not come across bad at all.
One second.
He's been a nice guy.
Listen, you was fucking shitting your pants earlier about getting people into trouble. Let's not put his picture up. We don't want his picture up, all right?
But there's potential, like, fans.
Yeah, don't. We're going to give him thingy. Don't. We're not doing that, all right?
Oh, maybe on the Patreon we could do it. So then it's private.
It costs £3 to fucking infiltrate that.
Oh, yeah, but who's going to be like, I'm going to pay my £3 to get to see his face? No one cares.
What if we put this on a clip and it goes viral? And they're like, we're going to find out who this is. Yeah? What are you going to say then?
But he hasn't said anything. I think he's a nice... I think
he sounds like...
Very pleasant.
He does sound like he's... But then, what's going to happen is, he's going to meet a woman, he's going to be a bit cold. Yeah, I'm Zed. You going to go for a drink? I don't know. See, like, you're acting! You're an actor! Yeah. You're a nice guy! You're pretending!
Yeah, I know, you're pretending. You know what Luke said? Be yourself, you little shit!
Yeah, so let's not blow his chances.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's not blow his chances.
Too much, the thing is, guys, it's too much of a gamble to put my picture out there, because it would either go one way or the other. I could either get a really positive response
or really negative.
I'll be hiding the rest of my life.
Yeah, but remember, always remember though, at the moment we ain't got that many followers. As you pointed out,
and remember, they've heard what we've said. And what you said is not. You've not done any.
No. You
seem like a nice guy.
And this is the problem. Sometimes the packaging, people go for the packaging, what looks cool, and then what's really inside, the nourishing stuff. That's what you are. You sound like a great guy who wants to settle down and have a woman and not mess around. Yeah, but the ones who mess around are fun and exciting. They're wild but then. These women realize when they get into their 30s and late 40s, where the fuck's my life gone? I've got no partner to settle down with. That's why they advise their daughters to go for someone like you. But they fall into the same trap. They fall into the same trap and they want Mr. Wild.
Like Luke.
Fuck you.
No, but they go for like a player or something.
Just watch your mouth. You said enough. You said enough about me tonight. Yeah, you watch your mouth.
He's He can't take any criticism.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Come on, he's nothing like you.
No, you and rightly so. And I think, you know what? You're someone I'd like my daughter when she's 75 to settle down with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But listen, mate, I can't. You know, but it's funny you mention that, right? Because literally, you bang on in the sense of, do you know the amount of times I've had like people have said like, oh, my daughter, like you know, I'd love my daughter to marry someone like you, or that kind of thing.
No, because
you know, which is nice, of course.
Because they've got experience. That's the reason why, Zed.
That's why it's the older women that can understand.
They understand.
You don't come around that often.
You're a nice guy, yeah? And men like you are hard to find. What they go for is the outside, the ones that look and gets their heart racing. But at the end of the day, they're not the ones to settle down with. And you know what you find? A lot of, this is sad fact as well. I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be real with you, Zed. What happens is sometimes they settle down with guys like you, yeah, the nice guys and the guys that are doing their job by their family, and they cheat with guys that
bad boys.
Yeah. So and they go to events.
Well, this is the thing. So my ex, I found out that basically she'd slept with her ex, right? And what pissed me off so much about that was the fact that, like, she'd complain to me about how toxic her ex wouldn't even, you know, like wouldn't buy a Valentine's gift, wouldn't buy a birthday presents ever, never bought her anything like that. I treated her like a queen, you know,
silly girl.
Literally, I'm not even joking. Honestly, like I said, a friend was telling me, like, I was the first, like, you know, guy to her that would, you know, like, buy her gifts and stuff like that, and you should complain about him cheating as well, which is ironic considering she's then ended up going back to him. Do you know what I mean? Like that's why it's so, and that's why. Sorry, go on.
Sorry, I'm just telling you.
I want to tell what you were saying.
Luke's give me the fucking finger wiggle.
I want to say, all right, Zed.
Sounds like you've done a fucking good thing getting rid of this cow.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is, she broke. The thing is, like, she broke up with me at the time. Like, she broke up with. I didn't know. I found out a year later that she actually she cheated on me, and that was I found out that that's the actual reason she broke up. She had to come up with an excuse.
Yeah.
She had to come up with an excuse.
It sounds like
the other call we just had.
Bloody hell! God.
It sounds like the other call.
We had another call.
We had another call before you.
But you'll hear it on the show. All right, Zed. What I'll say to you is this: yeah, from my experience, we cherish things that we have to work hard for more. Yeah, if we got two items and one we had to bust our ass to get it, and one we just got handed to us, we cherish the one we work for. Yeah, that's what I found out in my life. What it sounds like to me is that you don't make anybody work for anything. You hand them everything on the silver platter.
Yeah, you treat them really well from the very beginning.
And the other guy, he's probably seen other women. So this woman has to work to get his affection. Yeah. So then she cherishes him. When he gives her the little crumbs, she cherishes that more than the 3-course meal you're handing out for free. Do you understand what I mean? Go on.
Yeah. But then how do I, like, the thing is, I've thought, and I don't mean to say that I've thought about being an arsehole, but obviously it's so tempting, and like sometimes I've thought to myself, why can't I? But what would you advise?
Yeah,
how do I bring
exactly.
Can he speak?
No, I know what he's saying.
I don't.
Well, you're fucking telling him to be a bad boy, and he ain't, mate.
I never said tell him. I never told him to be a bad boy.
Treat him mean, keep
I never said treat anybody mean. I didn't say treat anybody mean. I'm not saying, but sometimes you have to make people work for your affections. Yeah, you have to play the game.
Yeah, how does he do that?
Listen, you're not always available. Go and find yourself a hobby. Go and do things out with your mates. You're not always, because it sounds like to me, whenever she wanted you around, you was around. Am I right? Yeah. Don't do that. You got to have your own life separate from your woman. Yeah, you've got to be a man of substance who's going out there and creating a life for yourself. And then with your free time that you have left over, then you spend it with her. But you don't sacrifice everything at the expense of the woman. because then you're her world, and when she leaves you, you have nothing.
All right, don't get angry with him.
I'm angry with you.
No,
Yeah, well-
you know what? I like. You know what? I liked that. It was straight to the point. It was blunt, but like it's one of those things that I feel like you need to hear. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
Let's hear piece of advice. Let's hear piece of
Are
advice.
you going to do that, Zed?
No. Let's hear your advice.
Can I ask? Is he going to do that?
No. 1 second. We'll hear your advice and see what one he chooses. Go on.
Zed? Can I ask what you're like in a social situation?
What do you mean? In what sense?
Like if I went out and there's 10 of us and there's one girl, what are you like?
What? And we all fancy her? You mean?
Yeah. Are you fucking the funny one or what?
Oh, right, like that. Right. Okay. So.
Or are you the fucking? Are you going to go and get the drink, Zed?
No. So I mean, see, I'm gonna make my sound out to be a proper loner here, but the thing is, what it is, I'm not a big fan of like going out. But when I do go out, like, you know, if we're going out, and I'd say if a woman really captures my attention, you know, and say if there is, like, a few
I
of
can see the
us,
problem here. Captures. Calm down, Zed.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Are you religious? Are you religious?
Yeah, I'd like to believe so.
Are you Muslim?
I'm not. Yeah, well, yeah, I am, but
that's another thing. It's good values. You got good values, yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, like, obviously, no. Sorry, go on.
Go on. What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say, like, obviously, I'm not. You know, I could be stronger in my faith, and sometimes I do. You know, wish I was stronger in my faith, but I think.
Jesus Christ, we're going here with this.
No, because I get what's happening here.
That'll be a whole nother dilemma.
But would that maybe they look at you and go, okay, is that another culture thing? Maybe.
No. You know,
because you're not practicing.
Because the thing is, no, it's not. I do practice, but the thing is, I don't. The thing is that doesn't. So when it comes to, like, you know, talking to women and that, like, I don't like necessarily wear my religion like something like where they kind of
work it out that you're religious.
Well, no, obviously if they ask me, then I tell them. But like what I mean is, then I don't wear it as some kind of thing where like they're instantly like, oh, like this man's religious, like, you know.
I get it.
Stay away from him.
It doesn't go out in front of you. It doesn't. You're. If it comes up in conversation, you let people know, but you're not out there
but
showing.
I'm working them out, right?
What's your advice?
My advice is because it sounds like you're possibly one of the quieter ones in a group.
He's not a group guy.
You'd be surprised. Like I've got ADHD, right? Like actual diagnosed ADHD. So when I'm comfortable in a setting, I'm actually quite outgoing. You know, like you guys did the personality testing not long ago, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I did one only a couple of days ago, inspired by you guys actually.
What are you?
I got the entertainer.
Oh really?
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And that's funny that we don't have that. We are. We fucking are. All right. So are you an extrovert or an introvert?
No, so I am extroverted. Yeah, I'm quite confident in like sort of social settings.
You sound it. You articulate yourself well. You sound like I could sit down and have a conversation. But
I'll be honest. You don't seem like the joker of the pack. That's
you don't have to be. That's only one personality type. You don't have to be the joker.
Yeah, I know. But
my cousin, who's banged loads of women, way more than me, isn't a joker in the pack.
Yeah, but is he a bad boy?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
I don't think he's going to go down that bad boy route that you're suggesting.
I'm not suggesting he'd be a bad boy. There's no suggestion of being bad or cruel or mean to any women.
Are you going to do what he said, Zed?
No. We haven't heard your advice. What's your advice? You've been asking him questions. What's your advice?
Well, I'm finding it hard to find anything that's going to save this man.
Okay,
I'm joking. No, I'm joking, Zed. I'm joking. No, I just think... Dude, I had the same. Luke doesn't know because it's easy.
Stop going to me. Tell him your advice,
well,
please.
He's Asian and I'm Asian, so you're black.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm a human. He's a human. Let's go down that road.
No, but he has something different to deal with. I know what he's dealing with.
I know Asian guys who get women.
Yeah. Who?
You don't know him.
Yeah, well, exactly. Why not?
Because they're not your mates.
No, they don't exist.
You don't think Asian guys out there get women?
They do get women, but I know what they're like. They're probably boring as shit. They're not. I'd actually think Zed's actually a.
Why would you think any Asian guy that gets women is boring?
I don't think I have any.
Do you have any Asian friends?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, one.
One Asian friend
who sounds like Zed and he gets on like
your
Zed.
brother seems like he would get loads of birds.
Yeah, but we're Irish as well, though, so we grew up.
But you're saying the same thing. The reason why you don't get women is the same reason why he doesn't. But your brother's in the same circumstance.
But my advice would be use your personality. So,
But
which is
think
what I did.
He's using his personality. He's got a nice personality. Everyone is saying that to him.
Yeah, use it then.
He is using it, and they're saying he's not getting nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm using it. It's not working.
That's what I'm saying. Are you listening?
Yeah, so it's the Asian thing.
No, it's not him
Well,
being
what is it
Asian.
then?
I told you. This is what it is. You're not leaving anything to mystery. Yeah, you're giving. This is my advice to you. It's not about being mean. Build a life. Yeah, get hobbies. Hang out with your mates. Yeah, when you start talking to someone,
Do you have any hobbies?
Come on.
Yeah, I've got loads of hobbies.
Okay,
I'm
listen. When a woman comes on the scene, because I know what you probably do. When you get a new potential mate or a new woman, yeah, what you do is you drop everything and give her all your attention that you have. Sound right? About right?
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Stop
lie,
doing that. Stop doing that immediately. When they come on the scene, talk to them a little bit here, a little bit there, in between where you can squeeze them in between your normal. Don't drop your life. Because that's what they don't want. Because it seems like you're a nobody when you do that. They're like, why is this? Remember, like one time, me and Pete went to an accountant. We went in there. I tried to book an appointment with him. Hey, I was like, when can he? He's like, whenever you want. I'm here every day of the week. Whenever you. And I'm like, this guy. Who wants an accountant I can get to at any moment? I want someone who's like, whoa, my diary's filled up for 3 months. That's what I'll be like. F me. This guy's wanted by everybody. I can't get in. But you're the accountant who's got an open diary. The girl goes, do you want to go out tomorrow? Yeah. Oh, actually, I can't make tomorrow. What about the next day? Yeah. Oh, actually, I can't make that either. What about 2 weeks from now? Yeah. Like that, you're that guy.
Yeah,
Don't be that
guy.
guy.
Like, right, fuck off then, because you're always busy.
No,
but that's what you got to be careful of.
Why is it always busy?
Because if he's always saying I'm busy.
No, you don't have to always say you're busy. You schedule things. So she goes, you want to go out tomorrow? I can't make tomorrow. I've got plans already. And really have plans. Because it makes you less boring. The more activities you undertake, you're more exciting. You've got stories to tell. Yeah?
I'll be honest. I think you need to get off the apps. Because you're getting everyone that's on scraps.
Yeah, delete. Yeah,
get off the apps. What you need to do is go and talk to a woman in a bar and be a bit more open. And don't be scared to talk to people in public that you don't know. Don't be scared to strike up conversation because it shows confidence. He's not
got that problem. He can speak to people.
Shut up, Luke. Zed, do you do this in a club? Do you do it in a club?
I'll be honest, I don't tend to go club.
Thank you.
He doesn't go.
So how do you meet women? Because Luke's fucking like, yeah, he doesn't do that. How do you meet women?
I'd probably say through the apps recently.
Well, it's get off it. Get off the apps and go out and meet people.
I've deleted them. You know, the thing is, like, I mean, I've never been like obviously a club person, or obviously I don't know about you guys, but I feel like clubs in general. I don't know how people manage to pull in clubs. Like, how do you even go up and talk to them? You can barely hear anyone.
I can do that.
You can't.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not the best circumstances to go, and you're not
in a bar.
Yeah, it's not the best. Or maybe so I'm saying do activities. Start doing more activities of things you like to do.
Get out more,
and then you'll meet people who have the same interests as you.
Because you're not going to meet these people online.
But what I see you doing, Zed, is as soon as you get a potential, you drop everything and give them your full attention, which means you put them on a pedestal. Never put anybody on a pedestal. Put yourself on a pedestal. Yeah, put yourself on something, and then you say. If she goes, do you want to go out tomorrow? If you're busy, you say, no, I'm busy. I'm free the day after. Are you free? She says, yeah. Then you've got a date. But what it sounds like to me is if she goes, are you free tomorrow? Even if you had something to do, you'd be like, no, yeah, I'll make it. And you cancel your other plans. Don't do that, okay? Because then it signals that you're the lower person. You don't want to be in that situation because then you're not valued.
Are you getting to that stage where they're asking you that?
I have obviously a couple of times, to be fair, and that's why I think Luke actually makes a pretty valid point there. Because I'll be honest with you, I do that. Like in reflection when I've got some.
How many times?
What do you mean?
Like how many times?
Pete's trying to call you a liar right now. He's trying to call you. He doesn't like he said I'm right.
No, I agree with you. You're right.
Oh,
but
do
I do think
you agree my advice is right better than your advice?
But mine's different though.
What is your advice? Sorry,
I get your bad boy antics.
Why did I get? I didn't. Nobody. You keep on saying bad boy.
Oh, be busy. Oh, I'm doing the dishes that day. Oh, I'm doing my hair that day. Yeah, be busy. Oh, I'm Mr. Busybody. Oh, you're too good for us, then, are you? I get that advice. That's good advice. But what I'm saying is,
I get what. No, but the thing is, I do get what Luke is saying. Like, I know the thing is, I like to believe I've got good self-awareness and insight, and I think Luke is right in the sense of, I do think.
Keep saying that, Jen. I like the way it reads.
No, it's
but what do you think about my advice about like talking to people in public? rather than on the fucking apps.
Yeah, talk to people in public. Fucking hell, great advice. Talk to people at the bus stop.
No, I agree with.
But like in
Pete,
social situations, get to know people.
I don't think that's his issue. He can talk to people. He sounds articulate. He sounds like he can talk to people. Yeah. I think the issue is he can't. He makes a woman his world as soon as he gets to know. Like, we exchange numbers. Now, if she anything she wants, if she phones, hello, is Zed speaking? Oh, is that Mary? You're like, yeah, it is Mary. Oh, sorry, I'm just making sure. So how you doing? How you doing? You're like, calm down, Zed. Calm down.
I would delete. I would delete the apps though.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, I've deleted them.
No, I wouldn't. I talk to. This is what you do. This is another thing. It's gonna sound bad. It's gonna sound counterintuitive. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Try and talk to as many women as you can, at the initial stage, because then you're not so inclined to put all your eggs in one basket, and you're not the pressure isn't on. Do you know what I mean? If one calls and you're on the phone, we're not talking about sleeping around. We're talking about having conversations, getting to know people. You're choosing, and you let everybody know. Like, are you talking to anybody else? Yeah, I'm talking to a few people, seeing who I'll get along with. You know what I mean? Be honest, be open. But what I'm saying is, do not put all your eggs in one basket and then guard that basket. All right, because then you seem desperate. You seem desperate, and it looks hard deceiving, but you come across as desperate. So that's what I can see from you, man. And get out there and talk to people, as Pete said.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, good luck on the apps, though. Yeah, because you're never going to be. They're all fucking been through everyone on the apps. Everyone. It's the same old crap. That's what they've all go on loads of dates. It's like boring. But when you go out and you're like the fucking. Oh, this guy's fucking. I want to be with this guy because he talks to everyone. He's outgoing.
To be fair, I do agree with Pete in the sense of like.
All right, then go. Say that. Take care, Zed. I'm joking. Go.
Listen, I do agree with what what Pete said about the going out and socializing in the sense of getting rid of the apps. And the reason why I say that is because as I mentioned earlier, I feel like
you just stay in the message phase.
People get to know me better in person. I maybe I just don't express my personality well initially over message.
Yeah, it's difficult. That is difficult.
It's difficult,
so I think
man.
Pete's right in that sense. I think Pete's right in that sense in terms of maybe getting myself physically out there more. And
do you know what I think you should do as well, Zed? Go on these do you know the way they do these fun dating nights where it's like everyone there is looking for a relationship or whatever.
That's like a 45-year-old.
No, they could be surprised.
Young people.
Young people do it. Like Charlotte Smiths have done it, and they said it's a good laugh.
Charlotte's in her 30s.
Yeah, Zed's fucking 25. He ain't far off,
He's 27. He's 27.
27.
What, to young people?
Young people, they'll go, there'll be a speed dating thing, and then they go on a night out after, or you can do a club.
Speed dating is as bad as thingy.
No, they do clubbing nights where you go clubbing, and everyone in there is actually looking for a relationship. You've got a band on saying you're looking for a relationship, looking for one night, and I'm not saying you're going to find the love of your life there, but it's a good place to practice having a chat.
No, but you know what? The thing is
but they sound fun. Apparently it's fun.
I mean, no, but the thing is like clubs and bars. I'm sure. Obviously, I think Luke sort of briefly touched upon it earlier. Is like I would never want to meet someone long term at a club or a bar because I think where you meet someone tells you a lot about them as a person. Do you know? So
you're judging us.
He's like, he walks into the club. Horse.
He is that type of guy. No, but then all right. I can't rewrite your fucking life for you. I'm not your father, boy. But all I'm saying is maybe they do. I think they do other activities where you do like an activity or you do rock climbing.
Yeah. That sounds great. So what you do? So what's going on with you lately?
But you do need to. He needs to go out. You need to socialize. You know.
Yeah. But I did say that. But I feel like. Get to know people, even at your workplace. But I don't think the problem you have is anything to do with your personality. I just think that you put too much pressure on each woman that you meet.
I think you'll be surprised. I think you get a lot of people actually putting it in the comments, being like, "Oh, I want to see him."
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well,
girls will like him.
I tell you what,
they don't know him.
I tell you what,
they can hear what he's like. He seems like a nice guy.
If the comments are that receptive, if I get enough comments, positive comments, I might just put my own comment on the.
Right, take it easy.
Settle down. We're not fucking whoring you out,
Wait, we're not the same blind date.
Zed, don't get ahead of yourself.
I ain't still a black, all right? Calm down.
This ain't fucking Love Island, mate.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You know.
The mystery man.
Yeah.
Mystery man. Yeah, it's just, if there's enough.
Yeah, we've had that happen a couple of times where they see the love that comes in and they're like, it was me.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, when people start commenting, that guy sounds great. Oh, thank you for the comments. My name's Zed. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
you're still young, though.
Yeah, man. Don't worry about it, man.
Yeah, no,
Just don't put this into me. To trust me, and let us know on a follow up. Don't put too much pressure. Talk to as many people as you can. Don't lead anybody on. Let everybody know where they stand, but just say to people you're getting to know people, and you're not going to corner yourself. You're not going to make anybody the center of your world, because the moment you do that, your value diminishes, and then people don't value you because they feel like anything that comes easy isn't worth anything.
I'll be honest, I've never done that.
You never done what?
I've never done like the whole, I kind of have been, yo, what are you doing? Because I'm just like honest. So I wouldn't be like.
1 second, in another episode you told you make people work for your attention.
When I'm with them. But
What?
when I'm with them.
No, they have to come up to you and talk to you, and you're like,
yeah, I do that. I do that.
So what are you
Initially.
so but you said when you're with them.
No, yeah, like I would do that. If I'm out, I'd be like, yeah, get my attention. Then they get it, and then we arrange to meet, and I'm like, oh, I like that person. If I like that person, I'm like, yeah, I'm free that day.
What, you cancel your plans?
I would, yeah.
Yeah, but that's why you said that. So maybe it's not the Asian thing that's your problem. Maybe it's that. Maybe you got the same problem. Maybe you and Ted are the same people, and you got the same problem. So maybe it's coincidence that you're Asian, but you both hand out the one.
No, stop. No.
Sorry?
No, it's not coincidence.
No.
Zed's noticed it. So is that a coincidence that he noticed it as well?
But he goes for all type of women.
Yeah, I know. But I've noticed. Zed, have you noticed there's a bit of you feel like it's hard, you have to work harder? Is that the vibe you get?
Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Luke finds it's extremely hard to agree with.
1 second. And is it because you believe it's because you're Asian?
I'll be honest with you, it's felt like that.
Thank you.
In recent years.
It's true.
I'll be honest.
Charlotte even said it. Asian guys are creepy.
Okay.
See, it's like a stereotype. It's a stereotype, and they won't say it. Women won't say it, but it's a stereotype. And he's felt it, and I felt it. You don't know what it's like because you're black. Yeah. It's all good to be black, isn't it? Because you get all the attention when you walk in there.
I don't get all the attention. Shut up.
You get a lot of attention. Stop denying it. Don't act like you don't get attention when we go out.
I get a little bit of attention.
Yes.
Sometimes.
No, you get that's a lot of attention.
It's not.
But to be fair, like I can relate.
Zed, we're arguing. Shut up.
No, but you're trying to act like you don't get attention. You do. You get attention.
No. This is what I'm saying. Like I do get. This is what I'm saying. I could relate to Luke in that sense that I actually do get a lot of attention. Like when I.
So what are you talking about, Zed? You can't have it both ways. You can't be.
I get it because I get attention.
No, listen, because this was my issue is the fact that I do get attention. Like I can relate to you in terms of I do get a lot of attention, but I can't make anything stick. That was my issue.
So 1 second, but 1 second. So what's this whole Asian thing on your chip on your shoulder? Because what's the Asian thing? No, 1 second. Let me hear. Let me hear. Let me hear. What is it? What's the Asian problem?
Because I do feel like when there is someone that you're interested in, like what Pete just said in terms of, I feel like it feels like more effort having to put it in because I don't know, because I don't think, for example, sort of Asian women find Asian guys as attractive as say black guys or white guys.
Yeah, bang on the money.
Like we're on. I feel like we're on the lower. I mean, look at
bang on the money.
Look at for example, I wanted to go on holiday to Italy, and I heard a lot of things. I even
Portugal.
No, I heard.
Go on.
I wanted to go on. I wanted to go on a holiday to Italy, and then I heard. Funnily enough, I was on a date, and I was talking to this girl that was, she was mixed race, and she was half Italian, and she actually even said that Italy, her own experience of it was that it was racist. They don't. And obviously, I don't want
mixed race with what? Mixed race with what? Sorry, she was Italian and what?
half black, and I'll be honest with you, I can't remember what. I think it might have actually been like Portuguese or something like that. It was half black, and I genuinely can't remember what. I don't. By the way, I just want to preface it by saying I don't think that Italy is racist. I don't think the country is racist.
All right,
calm
calm
down,
Calm
Zed.
down.
Stop trying to be PC.
That's our kind of podcast.
Yeah,
We say what we
relax.
want.
We say what we want,
All
and
right.
then you say, I get your vibes. I get your vibes.
But
Don't
let me say-
worry.
but let me
the reason why I
But
made
she's not
that point
Asian
was
though. She's
because-
not Asian though.
No, but
Sorry,
gets
but
a
the
vibe.
reason I made
Yeah.
but the reason I made that point was that I do think that Asians, like South Asians, are definitely on the lower rung of the ladder in terms of what people find attractive.
Can I make a value? Can I make a point? You never see them on Love Island. You never see an Asian on Love Island. Why?
And
Why Love
look
Island?
at Hollywood. Look at Hollywood as well. Like lots of black actors, but can you name me more than one South Asian actor or actress in Bollywood?
This is what I'm saying. Every time I say this, you put me down.
There's actually. What about the guy from The Life of Pi?
Yeah, one, and he was
Right,
British.
okay, so name me one other. Name me one
Name me
other.
another. Apart from him,
The guy.
and what's his name?
But the fact that you have to think, the thing is, Luke.
No, I don't know. I don't really know actors. I don't know.
Yeah,
actors.
Luke.
But to be fair, but
you
if
get-
Black
to
actors.
ask
I'm not
anyone-
a black actor. I'm thinking of a black
No,
actor.
but
What's the
but
black
to be
actor?
fair,
What's the
the
black
thing is,
actor
okay,
from Britain? His name. What's the black guy? The famous one. The one who was in The Wire.
from
Yeah.
where? Sorry.
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, yeah.
But I struggle with
Yeah,
actors' names.
No, I know, but yeah, okay.
But to
you
be fair,
understand this
if you
point.
ask-
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but as in if you ask anyone.
No.
if you ask anyone,
I
like,
do understand what
yeah.
you mean. I don't understand you. But let me tell you this, Ed. Yeah. Please believe me. What you walk around with in your head will create your reality. Yeah. So if you walk around with
Yeah.
that chip on
He's,
your
he's
shoulder,
not walking around with it. He's just saying he understands it.
No. But if you believe that, yeah, then you're gonna see it. Whatever you think in your head, you're gonna see outside. Yeah. So try not to have that. It doesn't necessarily. There are South A. Because remember this. At one stage, there was always gonna be a first. At one stage, there was no one in Hollywood that was black. Yeah. Then black people came through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if everyone has that attitude, then you'll never. You are cool. You are Zed. Even your name's fucking cool. Do you know what I mean? Your name.
Can I clarify? That's not his real name.
Yeah. But that's you. You let use your name and go to women and say, yeah, you want to get the A to Z? I don't know. But listen. But what I'm saying to you is this, yeah. Don't walk around with that. Listen, you sound like an articulate guy. You're good looking. Yeah. I just think you put too much pressure on individual relationships that you have, and before they materialize into something, you drive the women away. I think once you get that under control, I think you're going to be a catch, and I think you'll have the play of the playground.
I understand what you're saying, Zed. You're not saying you walk around thinking like that. You're saying you've noticed it.
Yeah.
He's not saying he walks around with a chip on his shoulder.
But no one does say
No,
that.
yeah, of course
Do you
I
have a chip on
don't.
your shoulder?
Of course I. Yeah. No, I definitely don't. Of course I don't. I mean, I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I do just find it like a little bit, definitely not as much of a chip on my shoulders as Pete probably does.
Yeah, but it's easy to not have not experienced it and then say, yeah, don't do that. But it's like you haven't experienced it, so you can't really say.
Yeah.
I've experienced other discrimination.
Yeah, well then you understand then.
But Zed, I'd say to
Yeah.
you, just take my advice with that, and then Pete's advice was
Definitely.
go out there and meet people. What was it?
Well, I don't know why you're putting my advice down though.
I'm not putting it down.
You're putting it down.
I'm not putting it down.
You're clearly
I'm just saying,
putting it down.
I'm just saying. Well,
And then when I
do.
try and make a point, and then Zed makes a point, you're like, no, Asian people don't get that.
No, I'm just saying it's negative. It's negative. It's negative.
I get it's negative, and you might not like negativity, but he's just telling you what he's experienced, and I've experienced it, and you're just like, yeah. But imagine we were like, oh, Black Lives Matter, we don't want to hear about that.
You have said that to me.
I haven't said that. I've never said that.
Oh, wait, I don't want to hear about that shit.
I fucking haven't said that. I haven't.
I'm only joking.
Said that.
I'm only joking.
He's trying to get me back. He's trying to get me back. It's going to end up on a clip on TikTok, and they're going to take it out of context.
No, I'm only joking.
Yeah.
Pete, do you believe Black Lives Matter, Pete? Black Lives Matter what? Zed,
Listen, you don't want to be getting cancelled
no,
again.
yeah.
Cancelled, but-
Oh, Pete, cancelled for what? Driving around a comedian. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But listen.
We've not made it yet.
But Zed, listen to me. Take my advice and let me know. Go on a couple dates, try my theory out, and if it works out, let me know. And if Pete's one is go out there, meet people. If that works out for you, let us know.
Well, we're not doing this ring.
to
We're
be
not going to
fair-
do this ringing thing again.
We are.
No, we're not. I'm not ringing anyone.
No, listen,
There's
guys.
no point because
Like,
he's not going to listen anyway.
Pete, don't worry. Listen, don't worry, Pete. I genuinely took valuable advice from both of you.
Yeah, but
guys,
you're a nice
so-
guy.
You're being too nice.
Yeah, you are a nice guy.
You are a nice guy. No, you are a nice guy,
but
man. Zed.
I might be nice, but I genuinely mean that when I say I've taken valuable advice from both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't let the being Mr. Nice Guy ruin you.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Yeah,
If
be
you want to
who
be
you
nice,
are.
but just don't put it all on the front end. Do you know what I mean?
I
Zed?
do get what you're saying, Luke. I am one, but I do get what Luke's saying.
Yeah, nice.
Like,
and being Asian doesn't matter. Nice, curry and spice. All right, Zed, take care, yeah?
Yeah, nice one,
Right.
Zed.
See you later,
See you
bro.
later,
Bye, bye,
Take care,
bye,
man.
bye.
Bye. We're going to be finished, Luke.
I don't give a f. This is how I want to go out. This is how I want to go out. If I'm going to go out.
Nice, Asian and spice.
Curry and spice.
Curry and spice. You know.
All right, listen, guys. If you like this episode, let us know. Or if you like, we want to do a part.
Yeah, we want to try something different for you
Yeah.
lot.
So this is what we done.
So we tried ringing you lot.
So thank you for joining us. Let us know if you enjoyed this episode. And
And if you did, we'll do it again. If not,
Yeah.
we won't do it again.
yeah, but let us know. Patreon, sign up to our Patreon, and then you can call in to us as well.
And let us know what your opinion is on what Zed can do, because Zed can read it in the comments.
All of them.
All of them.
And
Antonia,
yeah, let us know what you
Martyna.
think. If we gave the good advice or the bad, or what advice you would give.
Yeah, give your advice in the comments. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the episode. It really helps us. And whatever app you're listening on, leave us a 5-star review.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
And
This
it means a lot.
This has been Luke and Pete.
Talking shit.
Take care.
Take care.